let alone 65. You know, Mojang made it so creepers can't explode at all. It's really no joke. We're just gonna have to go into the build limit to test it out. Since per version of the game, if you were to get a creeper or an exploding TNT block up at line level 320, then at that build height, you're not able to destroy any blocks. And the reason for that is that when the game checks to see if the block has break resistance, it just returns null. After all, you're not supposed to replace blocks over here, so and that means all explosion spread is nullified as well. Back in Bedrock 1.19.2, if you were to place down 2 blocks in the middle of the water and control regular glass on top of it, then when you look through that glass item, you render the water behind it as completely transparent. And the same would also happen if you had an armor stand hold a glass block like this. And I think when Mojang tried to make this block transparent, they might have gone a little bit too far. But hey, Tanic finds buried treasure. I must be a bad trainer, because no matter how many times I try to tame wolves, I can never get them to sit still. So the reason for that might just be because when you summon a wolf on top of a slime block and tame it, you can't actually get it to sit down. Since the way the slime block works, it's a little bit less than a full block size. And I can use the wolf's hitbox so it sits down and stands right back up. I can't say I blame them. I also don't want to sit down in Nickelodeon now. When you take a strider outside of lava, it's supposed to get cold. But when you put them in powdered snow, which, if you're trying to think of a more reason for why this happens now, none come to mind. They drop strength, not leather, so there's no way they're safe. It's just a bug. In current versions of the game, it's still possible to open up a shulker box, even if it's going to collide with a block. Folks, the number of blocks you have, I think it's too long to list off here. So, like, just place any of these next to a shulker box, open it up, you'll see something that looks far from protected. But perhaps the most interesting is that it also doesn't break the blocks that are flat, which is nice of it. It only breaks some rules, the annoying ones. If you were to plant a mangrove crop tool, you'll make 10 by 9 solid blood blocks above it, and you use bone meal to grow that tree. However, this is a rare case where mangrove tree will actually destroy even mud block above it, which is really just left in as a holdover so that the mangrove tree can grow two inches down to the mud below. But above the tree, that's a rare case, so I'll let you contact the bundle to pick up the light. That's one silver, 9 diamonds in our inventory. I don't drop or make a crafting time. And now we went from 9 diamonds to 18. Giving you a short track to the new richest person on the server. I would just suggest moving. I don't think the IRS takes kind of a diamond. We're winning the fight. The Ender Dragon or all these warnings. Well, it's confusing. It just sounds like a cop-out, but when you look at it, the warnings are trying to attack the Ender Dragon. But no matter how many times you use their base attacks from Sonic Boom, the Ender Dragon still doesn't use any help. But more fascinatingly is that if you have all of these warnings here, then it's also possible for the combined force of all their Sonic Booms to knock the Ender Dragon way out of course. At that point, they didn't kill it, but they certainly weren't nice to it either. I guess we can call it a draw. Let me ask you this. The firework hidden Enderman, it's a weird gray area. Since we shoot a firework rocket out of a crossbow, it's a projectile, but it also has explosion. Which things like TNT and creepers still can damage the Enderman. But as you can see in the test, it just doesn't do anything to the Enderman. They'll teleport away, no damage will be taken. But more confusing that the wiki says this still works. And at that point, I don't know where the bug is. It's supposed to work, it's not supposed to work. Even the bug tracker still says it's unconfirmed, so who knows. You just have to survive the void in survival mode. Since unlike in Java, if you play in Bedrock Edition, there's actually an invisible floor that exists right on top of the floor. You know, if you were to give yourself plenty of enchanted golden apples and ways to stay alive, then when you drop down onto the void, you can actually still walk along the floor. Not that it's an enjoyable stroll, but it's better than dying outright. The way that banners render in Bedrock, it's possible to place a banner down in water, and it'll be completely visible from the top, just to be soggy. If you were to have a main bow or crossbow in your offhand, you can use that to kill another player, and regardless of if it was the bow that actually did the killing, deathmatch is still seems to be just done by the player. Considering how much tougher it is to get killed with the offhand weapon, it's a shame the credit gets stolen. But I guess there's a reason to call one main hand, one the offhand, like there. In Java Edition, the way you stay safe around the scope sensors to walk along the floor. In Bedrock, it's not an absolute. It's good to step down from one gold block into another gold block. Now, both of those aren't supposed to set up vibrations. Now the act of changing your footing is enough to trigger, which can be a big problem if your redstone capture triggers at the wrong time. It's not much of a trap for your friends if you end up trapping yourself. The way that Minecraft loads the chest you find inside of shipwrecks can sometimes cause quite a bit of lag. It's usually the result of game-generated map data from the map you find inside. But like that at the wrong time, you just end up with point treasure, which is maybe from experiencing frustration. Unfortunately for us, my losses don't have to do that time. It sounds great, so what's the problem? Exploration of spyglass like this, see why I'm so hesitant. The end result is you keep assuming you visual effect. Honestly, we should just slow down the footage to show you. Just having to go through this real
real time, is he could be punished for something that he's grade school. Not worth it to put in. If he plays down a block inside of a rubble column in Bedrock Edition, then there's a chance that that block appears in waterlogged, even if it isn't a waterlogged block. And that's easy to see with glass like this, but you can also work with other blocks like honey blocks. Oh, keep in mind, this is just a visual bug. I'm actually on an aquarium there, we all got an artifact in, which is just here. Here's how to use a cake for infinite redstone. First, place down the cake, then place a block in front of the cake. After that, you place a comparator with redstone dust in front of the block. You'll notice that when you use the cake, you'll have created an infinite redstone signal. And the only way the comparator will turn off is if you update the block. So, don't. If you change your game mode to survival right next to a wither skeleton, then you'll have confused it so much that you're in this weird limbo period between creative mode and not. Turns out it's hard to just go between not wanting to steal and attack you like this. And to me, it seems like they're trying to figure out if you're friend or foe. When you get close, they definitely choose friend. It even looks weird to keep your distance. Here's how to turn your Strider into a ride or die. Turn this back in snapshot 20W13A. It was a glitch that was added in where if you jumped on a Strider and had a fungus on a stick to guide yourself, then once you angle yourself against these blocks, actually allow you to travel 10 times faster than you normally would. Even the Strider looks confused, and I can't say I blame it. Luckily, the Nether doesn't have any speed limits that I know of, but even if it did, you can move it so fast you'd be able to avoid those walls anyway. It's stronger than Bedrock. Yeah, I was confused too. But back in 21W05A, Mojang mistakenly made it so that you could actually place a drip leaf underneath the Bedrock blocks. That would then use the bone meal to grow the small drip leaf plant. Then the big drip leaf grows to destroy the Bedrock. Just strong enough to break Bedrock, but not strong. If you were to place fences underneath the end portal with stronghold, then when you drop any kind of falling block like sand or gravel on top of it, notice that when you jump through to the end side of the portal, you'll be collecting duplicates of that same block. In order to do this, the falling block has to fall from more than 6 blocks above the portal. If you fail to do that, you'll just be stuck with a single sand block. That's just sad. For a brief time in history, Mojang added water to the Nether, and then completely removed it. What happens when they coat something with waterlogged low like it? They forgot to make the distinction with lava, because once you put low like it inside of a lava source block, it will turn that lava into water. So if you want to make the Nether safe, spend as much time in this version as you can. You never know a good thing till it's gone, I guess. You place down a pad of slime blocks like this, with a boat down in the center, then in Bedrock, after enough blocks, you'll actually store so much potential energy in the boat after they sit aside and you launch off into the sky. And Nether Cat will launch the planet higher and higher each time you get to the boat. It was a glitch, but maybe it's just an early look at the Switch space program. Looks a lot cheaper than what we tried in the US. Or something. Apparently, it's possible to stack it in 2 books, which is really exciting. It takes 2 books of changing the coast and grindstone, and allows you to stack them instead. And this is because you can't move coasts with grindstone, so it's glitched out the output. Then, shift click out the end result, and put them all back on. This fence will keep your enemies trapped, and lets us jump over just fine. So you can make the trap doors flip up like so. While the register is block this side to jump in, you can't jump out on that side. So the next time you go check out your chicken coop, you don't have to worry about one of them escaping when you front the gate. And it'll work just as well for monsters as it does for animals. But I'd be sure to keep your distance away from the creepers. Have you ever tried sprinting backwards? Well, it sounds crazy, but with a glitch, it's possible. See, the community's found a way that if you sprint and immediately jump in the opposite direction, you can actually sprint backwards on Bedrock, which can be dangerous when you escape from a creepy explosion. So be sure to be careful not to run into any unwanted chasms. You know if you move this fast? Well, when you give potions of swiftness and jump boost to your horses, they get temporarily faster than expected. Or if you breathe them when the effects are still active, they pass those attributes on to their offspring. And folks, things are growing. So if we continue to do this for generations, their speed and jumping ability will only grow over time. And as you can see, that can make some pretty wild results. In Minecraft, there's knockback, knockback 2, and the kind of knockback that launches you 1,100 blocks away. Thanks to the community's discovery, it turns out that by stunning a ravager in a bait like this, and sitting in a minecart above, you can get launched 100 blocks away from the location. And if you can extend their time, they bring the Elytra as well for an even greater lift-off. Fall damage is one of the most common ways to die in Minecraft, so we'll have to look for ways to avoid it. It's usually going to help the best option. And a big reason for that is this glitch where we can land on the carpet on top of how to start blocks and not take any fall damage. You know it's coming. That does not only create virtually invisible landing paths, but also opening another. That's a lot more robust than the one that we're used to. The redstone community is very interesting to Minecraft. And for good reason, they do a lot of great stuff. But it's weird to think that so much of the community, at least as a job, is really trying to slip. We need to call it quasi-connectivity. And what this refers to is writing the code that allows for pistons, as well as suspenders and droppers, to be activated with blocks directly above them or diagonally above them to simulate the signal. Even if they're not getting one directly, sure enough, these are rated power pistons like this, and it does make perfect sense. If you want any further proof of this, it's just a job to play around with this. One of the monumental discoveries that shaped the landscape of Minecraft Redstone is walking up in textures. These bud switches, as Andy likes to call them, are such an essential way to play the game. I mean, up until 1.11, it was the only way to tell the block that update. And folks, it doesn't take a lot of redstone know-how to see just how useful one of those commands are. Here's why, luckily for us, it's looking actually unofficially through the form of observers. It's not to say the original bud switch isn't still in the game. As you can see here, both are working the same way. But what we do have here is convenience, which I think is how Ojig actually sought to replace it. Because if you ask me if I want to build this whole circuit and just place down one of these blocks with a face, I'm definitely taking my option with the straight face. Now, of course, with Minecraft's walking more generation, you're sometimes going to see downflowing water. But that's not all that exciting, because as soon as you walk up there, you'll see that is seagrass and bone meal. Because apparently that bug has been fixed. With a setup like so, you place a block at the top of the two-block structure, and then throw in some of that seagrass right there at the bottom of the bone meal. Just like that, remove the blocks to the sides, and you've got your very own non-flowing water. And while that's cool, that's not even the last part, because as you can see, no block update is actually going to get this thing over. Somehow the seagrass just keeps it all in that one cubic meter. So is this game very good? I guess technically, but it's not exactly overpowered. Anyone who's ever messed around with the enchanted books in Minecraft knows that certain things are mutually exclusive. So, for example, the way that it is in the current versions of Minecraft, you can't put together all the detection types under one piece. But strangely so, for a brief period of time back in 1.14, that wasn't the case. So after that was building the bug structure, most people thought it was made this armor back in 1.14 and then just continued to play through all the different versions of Minecraft. And as it goes, the armor didn't get updated, and it still functioned as a piece of armor with the different protection types. So if you played Minecraft back in 1.14, you definitely have something to show for it. Also, put something in this context, most of the time, it's not going to get loaded for nothing. At least that's how it was supposed to be. Most of those different potential methods. Well, most of us thought that every time one of these popped up, it was just a circle like that. Strangely enough, it actually became an intended feature for the help of nether portal. The setup that we have here is super simple. All that's happening is that we immediately get sent to a portal and we can get details. After that, while you could say that it was based on some of the different modded implementations in the past, as it turns out, you can deploy 1.9 raw update license. There, you can pull it off some of the side of it. Then, when we had swimming introduced in 1.13, there was multiple different ways to pull it off. It just made sense to add it into the game. Thankfully, now we have a fully intentional way to get into our one-block spaces. Most importantly, I think we've got to pay respects to 1.13 to 1.9 for helping along the place. Well, place models make for a pretty popular way to get plenty of DXP together. Anyone who's ever messed around with a fully automatic gold farm knows that some piglins can offer their fair share. Well, one of the reasons for that is the glitch. See, many people know that the way that their aggression system works is that when they get attacked, they actually get the other people around them as well. And what's interesting is that if they kill some of those auxiliary aggro pigmen, even if we don't touch them at all, they still drop the XP. And this would allow us to make fully automatic AFK gold farms for the XP nether. And now, for the foreseeable future, this is now working as an intended plan. It's great for both us and our mending tools. If you've ever messed around with the different world generation settings, you're all too familiar with the idea of amplified terrain. And if the computer can handle it, it's definitely a spectacle to go and fly around with these things. Which is why it's all the more curious that something so beautiful is crazy lies. Jeff describes while working on some terrain generation, they accidentally messed up the corners. For a long time in Minecraft, folks have been somewhat allowed to spots to make these work better. better in water. If you've been playing Minecraft long enough, you know that they do their best work in an ice highway. So expansion makes for one of the fastest ways to travel in the game. While their odd propulsion might seem like it's working unintentionally, according to the words right out of Mojang themselves, it actually is working as intended on the bug track, which is definitely working it for us, even for our netherlands. Because now we get to drop those thousands of blocks in the overworld, not only in style, but also with plenty of speed back. It's weird to think about that when the light was the first time in the game, we actually waited to get on, rather than in the middle of a flying attack. That is, until players found out the unintentional way to put their brains. As you can see, when you're flying around in the light field, all it takes is a couple of punches to the arrow, and flying off into the depth. Now, we can do an example of this above, but it's definitely wasn't a major factor. So, as a response, it will come around 65 to 60 that's when we got the intended way of doing this, which was more stylish. And to that, the last time I was exploring my world is when a couple of bullseyes that I didn't keep myself going for. Minecraft's world generation can famously be a weirdly wacky sites, and among those, arguably the most common one is these different floating sand and gravel blocks. Now, of course, these are supposed to fall to the ground. You can see that when you walk up there. Initially, this was treated as a bug, because obviously that's not exactly what you hope for when you make a world generation. But later on in the Minecraft's life, Mojang did a very clever switcheroo of making it an intended feature. Because as you can see, we're adding jump particles falling into blocks, now it's alerting the player of the haven. Refactoring this bug is way more advanced. And honestly, while I still think these blocks being suspended in there is pretty silly, I have to be looking at this. Item duplication is normally a conversation that's sure to split a couple of players into different sides. But while I'll leave that discussion for them to hash out, what the form of item duplication I think was totally fine with comes from one of these, TNT duplication machine. It still hasn't been patched out, even though Mojang fully knows it. Because the way that the story has gone so far is that Mojang has patched it out in the past, but since the Java edition's version of removable tile entities, meaning that you can't do TNT dispensers on a flying machine, there's no intended way to replace what the TNT duplication machine does. And honestly, if I've got to give up my TNT Demon Fun and have movable tile entities like chests and dispensers and droppers, I'm completely fine with that. Since the 1.16 update, the Nether has been a lot more dangerous to traverse. But while we do have new hostile mobs in the way of these prospects, these are glitches that might help us then, after the dimension loads in, you'll find yourself on the other side virtually unchanged. However, the green keeps your shield held up even while you're attacking or sprinting, meaning you can fight monsters equal while still blocking their attacks. Now, the glitch doesn't allow you to place blocks while you're doing this, but the other payoff is pretty worthwhile. Minecraft has a surprising amount of flying mobs, but while we're all familiar with blazes, spamsters, and bats about this, there are two unlikely candidates that don't fit. Even though Strider doesn't see much radiation by itself, these things can actually be persuaded to the sky. With the help of flipping rock and scroll wheel, all it takes to do is click to swoop it on and off the item rack and pop up. Bam, just like that. You can fly, but that's a very installed style of that. And hey, the same goes to take some parents to the overworld. I don't just want to do assets catching, but I can do the dragon free quick, which would be something that has some early value indicator and want to jump to the good stuff. All you need is history to make it work. As this cap shows, put yourself in a history unique portal that's enough to transport us to the relative coordinates at the end. So if you got a slow down code and a handful of other girls, you can quite literally find the in-city loot and fake you into the dragon. Keeping monsters away from your base is a big problem to solve. And while there are simple solutions, such as trying to build more blocks, those are always the greatest. So thankfully, Azalea bushes can be tricked just the same. No joke, in the current versions, it's possible to place down a ring of these bushes, and that alone will stop the monsters from getting any closer, which is ridiculous for sure, but it's hard to criticize something that works this easily. And hey, it'll give you an early start of building a hedge maze, what that's worth. Snowballs make for great friends, but they don't best protectors. Unless they're attacking lasers, these snowballs are not good for much. Though if you pick some blocks from the Nether, you can effectively turn them around. See, in Bedrock Edition, these snowball entities were clearly different, and you can imagine a fire when thrown like so. That can let us turn our snowball cows into vicious flamethrowers. If you ask me, that's a welcome improvement. So if you make sure no mobs can jump and kill them, it's maybe the best way to defend your base. Seeing through walls would be a superpower that most of us would love to have. But Steve isn't exactly superman, so the idea is pipe dream. Or it would be if we stayed at this FOV. See, the way that PvP works in Minecraft, if you speed 2 potions and turn your slider up to quick throw, you get some pretty wide vision. And then all it it takes is lining yourself up next to a wall, and the job is done. So if you suspect that your friend might be hiding things around your base, this might be the perfect shot to find it. And it'll make Green's job of hiding his tougher to do. As it is, even if we drink a fire-resistant potion, we still can't see through the burning magnet. But that all changes when we add a slap to the base. Now, with this half block, you can simply swing underneath and hold the jump button to see the It even works the overworld, making diamond hunts simple. Exploring into a new world should be a positive experience. After all, it's the start of something fresh and exciting, so that's kind of counterproductive. But in this case, it's more of a weird awakening than the stuff. Since on this sea, it just so happens to spawn right on top of the cactus spawn places. And I don't think about a lot that call that a bad spawn. But when you start out the world with a health bar and a bad attitude, I guess it's still a trick, for whatever that's worth. Finding a reliable food source in Minecraft is a tough concept. Whether it's charcoal or blaze rods, these farms take a lot to get up and running. While the 1.17 update should have made the choice obvious, unfortunately, we still aren't able to take lava buckets out of the farm intelligence, making it equal to lava farms and far private homes. So, we've got to follow that setup too, and these projects are going to be make no mistake, this is identification. But, all of that, this newfound element of strict differences up and burning, super future. Lighters are ready to go. Covering, not so much. Unfortunately, this is really crackling precise action and waiting time. But if you're looking too precision to coloring the bridge without leaving anything behind, then scaffolding could do the trick. No, not like this, but rather this. You see, if you spam right-click enough on the top of the scaffolding stack, you'll eventually see a floating bin off in the distance. Now, this isn't a real block, and it's only visible on the client side, but you can walk on it just the same. So if the server has flying enabled, this can clearly help out for manhunts or master building. In a lot of ways, single player can be a much riskier operation than the server. At the very least, you've got no one else to blame if something goes wrong. So, say you're playing by yourself late one night, happen to stumble into a nether river. Now, the situation does look pretty dire, but not unsalvageable. You see, one major exploit in the single-player system is the ability to pause whenever you like, and that's where the saving grace comes in. Like waiting your instantly, you can use the brief seconds of spawn protection each time to move yourself out of the situation. Is it cheating? Sure, but hey, said exploits have to be fair. Hidden doors are a very slick system to show off in your base, but the standard levers and buttons make for pretty bland input to use. So that's where we need to get creative and show this classic bit of knowledge. Arrows and endermen jumpers. And you can even land a shot on it if you want to stuck in place. So if we were to tuck the enderman in the Minecraft as such, notice how any arrow shot at it might easily bounce off. You can go through walls. And if we happen to touch a target block behind that very wall, then this becomes a brand new button. Quite respectable too. One of the often unseen limitations to Minecraft is the idea of the entity trade. Like, while most of us don't breed enough cows, sheep, and villagers to see this, it might be a practical use for much closer to that number. As you see, there's a certain amount of force given to it's really obvious in a one-by-one crammed hole. So if you were to take a chunk of these mobs, fill up space, and then start jumping into the light truck, their small pushes might be just able to give you enough momentum to rock it out of it. Making this both the weirdest and the most effective light to launch that sea. Roller coasters are a great thing. Powering a minecart is not an easy or cheap task to fulfill. So instead of wasting hours away in caves hunting for gold and redstone, why don't we find a cheaper way to rank on the surface? For that, it might be time to fire up the building. Now, I've talked about the benefits of fixing boats and minecarts plenty of times, but we can actually take it up a notch by adding a villager to that boat. At that point, the cart keeps moving along at great speed on that track, allowing you to take your line without having to run up and off the other end. Squeezed out the other end. These hidden floor entrances like such. Just leave a gap underneath and walk over top. You'll disappear in a pretty sneaky fashion. Starting a farm is a slow process, and while bone meal might help you cut down the growth cycle, it can still be a pain to breed the crop and get a decent return. Well, if you look over Minecraft's loot tables, you'll be able to tip the scales. You see, where the 4.3 enchantment works, you can even see the benefit when we break our carrots and potatoes. So, sure enough, the next time you go to harvest, maybe bust out the 4.3 pickaxe instead of your fist. Just that simple change plan crop planting, which, trust me, adds up. Moving food is an amazing change. It makes it a real shame that moving only intended for service. So, even if moving intended for you'd help with the offhand function, it's possible to throw a ranged weapon in our second hand and still ability to engage. From there, whether it's instant health on a bunch of zombies, go for creepers, or even snowballs in a blaze, looting enchantment is applied just like the sword. And better yet, no damage is actually done to the looting weapon, letting you get away scot-free and still benefit from the tool's power. If you don't have an ender chest, then hiding your valuables is tricky business. And while we've talked plenty about the creative ways to stash your loot, this might just be an fate. While playing in Bedrock Edition, if you push a block into a chest minecart, then, even though it's still there, you can't see the entity. And here's the best part, you open it up just the same. Just make sure the crosshair lines up like such, you can't see the outline of the block, and then you'll be safe to tuck something in the bookcase, you know it's safe and sound. You can basically define the later stages of the game in Minecraft. Now, that's not to say that they don't give regen. Really, they do. But a glitch in the code prevents these legions from giving full regen after activating. So, to change that, we can fix this glitch with another expert. Use this system to deactivate and reactivate the legion for a faster regen. Going from a full regen of 72 seconds with the normal one to roughly 51 seconds with a modified. So looking to save some seconds next time you're in danger, here's what grounds we do. If you're not prepared, Twitter can be a tough boss to fight. One of the biggest pain points of fighting this thing is just how destructive it is. So go through store another stall giant critter, and I suggest we take this to the limits to the dimension. Here, we can dig ourselves a perfect spot to fight the thing. That's, of course, right on the cage track. Down there, something really like something around. It'll spawn inside of that area. Right there, choose to let suffocate or attack your opponent's attack or easy. Let's face it, there are a lot of benefits to going on top of the really deep. Never hugs, often not learning the bomb. But even though it's nice to be on top of the world, some things only exist in Bedrock. Well, so to fix that and bridge the gap between the two, a classic solution is to break Bedrock itself. If we manage to pull together some TNT, pistons, and plenty of trial and error, we can break through the unbreakable law and reach the underrated one. Just remember where the rules came in the first place. If you want to break the law of Bedrock, you can find what Bedrock is. Much like Bedrock, we're supposed to be unbreakable. Though, just like Bedrock, that unbreakable tag is really just a suggestion, not much of a rule. And sure, while we couldn't really break things the same way that we blow up Bedrock in the Nether Roots, much simpler options find some fungus and some bones will do the job. If you sprout up a big red mushroom like such next to the portal, you can wipe out 3 frames at a time, all while keeping the actual portal intact. All of the portal frames must, letting you design your portal frame and some. Finding buried treasure in Minecraft is easier said than done. I'm sure it's easy to find the buried treasure maps themselves, since they stick out in big sunken ships, but actually finding the place where X marks the spot is not as simple. While there are plenty of little tips to help you pinpoint it, you're on Bedrock, the solution is as simple as a riptide triangle. Launching yourself into nearby walls and sand beds, aim for the blocks and find a chest just like that. Is it the most practical method? I'm not entirely sure. But when it's this ridiculous, I'll gladly take another attempt to use strategy. Bedrock Edition is known to have more than a few quirks in its code. While some of those can be infuriating, others are just hilarious. Like how you can make a fully functioning zip line in the Minecraft world. No joke, if you start swimming in a water column and then step out, you'll still be swimming in midair. From there, give yourself some changes in the ceiling. Granted, you'll need to make sure that blocks above your head to stay in that state, but that's a simple trade-off for the chance to break the game's physics engine. And with that, you might like this video, so see if they're right, have a good one, alright? Here's how to make your chest blast-proof. Here's how to turn literal dirt into emeralds. And these are 67 surprisingly helpful things in Minecraft. And hey, as you can see from this number, we're almost at 6 million subscribers. So, see the button down there? Consider subscribing. It's free, it helps out a ton. See, when you waterlog something, since the properties of a water source block, meaning that just by pouring a water bucket on your chest, the sucker is going to explode anytime soon. See, that's a small place that they can destroy your chest. This slides right out. Really using the deep cut, all you want to do is slow that down. As the result points out, which are going to help us get around the scope of movements and sensors outside the model. I mean, you can call from any height right on a block next to it, as long as you're not moving side to side and you're not set off with the sensors. Making this inexpensive to have. If slow falling to the model you're trying to pull on the read, that way you can fly around the plane. Without having to worry about them dying of fall damage when you reach your destination. The chest plate might be the most useful introduction in the 1.19 update. And maybe not for the reason that you think so. It's been out the only game to transport items across an ocean. It's really the most useful is skinny large hitbox. Like, check out this contraption, where if we place the chest belt right in the center of these 9 hoppers, we can make an insanely fast loading and unloading system for our items. And that'll create maybe the most efficient furnace array that we've seen so far. Shears aren't just used for cutting down your vines, but they can also help you trim them. In recent updates, you can right-click on a cave vine, help, or leafy vines and sow. That'll set the edge to a max age of 25, which prevents them from growing any more past that point. And folks, this is a huge help for when you want to preserve the look of your build. Keep those plates from growing any great decoration. By this point, we've talked about making a bubble elevator using kelp, which is helpful, but it requires a couple of different items. So instead, let's get the job done simpler by just carrying around ice. With this, all we have to do is power up ice above a soil sand block, and then mine with a non-silk touch pickaxe on the way back down. Then when we reach the bottom, all of them will be water source blocks, and we can fly right back up to the top. Moving our elevators fast, and helping us build them about as quickly. When you spend hours in the Minecraft world, it can be easy to forget what you're doing. And that's why doing something as simple as leaving a sign around the world can give you a reminder of what you're doing. Like this one here tells me I need to finish this video, so okay, how do we do that? So then break aside, if you want to do something like log off while you're looking at one of these reminders, then this is just back into your world. You'll be able to jump right off where you left off. Use dye or a glow ink sack to even make it a different color, which is a little bit more satisfying than just breaking the sign outright. And it gives you a way to look back at a whole it's another nice touch. Now, if you've been playing Minecraft for a while, I haven't seen that useful. They've actually made quite the comeback. Personally, I always calculate these whenever I indicate them going. With just a stone hoe, you can break down areas and see them fast. Or combine this with bubbling and moss, you can instantly mine different blocks down to caves. If you're going down to an ancient city without a hoe in your inventory, you're doing it. Since this is the default way we used to break down catalysts, meters, and scope sensors. In many cases, you can break down these blocks without using high efficiency or case 2. So if you're looking for the cheapest way to instantly mine down the caves, I use 2 stones and sticks instead of the most expensive pickaxe. Here's how I use my hotbar station. Since once you manufacture the ability to use that hotbar to the way it works, you save the hotbar and you see your number on the keyboard. You can load it by pressing X and then which by itself is pretty handy for when you're doing that. But I find it even more useful to saving different shulker boxes in those inventories. Since once you load it, the MDT data is still safe. You can have shulker boxes full of custom heads ready to load at a moment's notice, and you'll save yourself a lot of time not having to type out that command. Trust me. Go to the water bucket, or in the nether and try something new, leaving mine's the best answer. See, with these, we can hang one off of the roof and then go to reach the bottom. And that not only gives us a way to reach the base of the cave safely, but it also offers easy access back to the top. And that kind of dual purpose can be a real lifesaver. Instead of using 6 points to craft a shield, why not use 5 to craft yourself a bow? Now, as crazy as it seems, the bow could actually be fairly useful for defense. Like in this situation, we wouldn't fight the enemy by ourselves, probably wouldn't fare too well. But if we place it in a bow beforehand, then as soon as we start attacking it, we will teleport away. And it can't hit us. I mean, the bow is so strong that if you were to put an exploding creeper in your backseat and roll low, it will barely take any damage when it explodes. And as much as I love shields, you can't exactly say the same for them. So if you already got one of these to get across the 7 seas, it's worth keeping in your hotbar to get out of a sticky situation. Here's why you shouldn't carry around an ender chest. Instead, you should carry around ender chests. Because as you see, having multiple of these is going to make up for the extra cost. Since when you just carry around one, you're easy to place it down and forget it somewhere. So then when you need it the most, you don't exactly have it on hand. And that's why I personally like to play with multiple ender chests carried around my inventory. That way, if I just finish up setting up a new build and I want to have one there, I don't have to worry about crafting an extra. Instead, I just place down one of the multiple that I carry. I mean, yeah, he stacks up to 64 for you can have another 63 on hand. Here's one setting that you'll want to turn off. Because if you go into your visual settings and turn off the biome blend slider, this will allow you to easily see the biome board to the difference in gas and water color, which is pretty handy when you're getting build units for a specific biome, like the squid or drown fight, for instance. And honestly, it's a much quicker alternative to using the F3 debug screen. And since that debug screen doesn't even exist in all versions, I think you'll find that this is a lot more user-friendly. Honeypots are great for redstone traps, and traps without redstone. Let me explain. With the honeypot's unique properties, if any mob stands on top of it, it can easily jump over. Which means that if we were to put a mob or a villager inside of a composter or a coal mine with a honey block underneath, it can jump back. And just like that, it becomes significant for goals inside of the trade. And go once that's further, honey blocks around that, and then the zombies can jump over them to the top spot. Bob safe and sound, all this stay put. And like what Bob Ross told you, mistakes can always just be happy accidents. square one once again, that is a skip the beat. If you're going to make a big build, you're going to want to get a lot of wood. Because while a lot of builders might skip this step, the mark can be used for that color-coded layout on the habit you're about to build off of. And that way you can easily count the work in place to how it's spaced from other builds. You don't have to invest all the materials to find out. Because trust me, the only thing that sucks more than finding out you built these houses too close to each other is the realization that now you're going to have to tear it down and rebuild it all again to start from scratch. So save a little bit of the hassle, just do that next time. This trick will help you find buried treasure every single time. And instead of trying to guess where the X means on the map, instead line yourself up and the F3 debug screen to move where the chunk info line has a 9 in the first and third spots. Then, if you dig straight down, you'll be right on top of the chest, which is particularly useful if the chest happens to spawn out of the water next to the shoreline, because digging around aimlessly is already a time waster. You don't need to make that any worse by having to dig slower underwater. It's like it's a tough block to get a lot of, since even with a Haste 2 Efficiency 5 pickaxe, you still can't instant mine it. But as the season goes on, we got ourselves a wither to do the job, and it actually becomes much easier. As you'll notice, the wither breaks the blocks around its head every time that it takes damage. So if you trap one of these and ignore the traps from myself, and every time that we punch it, we can get ourselves some more deep slate blocks like so. And since it doesn't break back through the area, we can quickly make ourselves even having to damage our pickaxe. If you've ever tried to get a skeleton to hit a creeper, you know it's not an easy task. But it's a necessary one if we want to fill out our this collection, so we'll have to create it. And luckily, this user has the right idea. See, Minecraft counts as 6 the same way that it does kills. Meaning, if you have a skeleton shoot a piece of TNT, ignite it, and that kills the creeper, you get the meat just the same way. Simple as that. Dirt blocks, you're rich. Or at least richer than you might think. Since we don't have dirt blocks, it's possible to trade that up to memory. Now, the way that we do this is before 19 is that we turn our dirt into mud, into a water bottle, and then grind out our dripstone rack like such to get ourselves a very end-plate box, which we then break and trade the stone mason to get ourselves a dirt box. Turns out that the fastest trade is definitely possible for us, but the dirt pool is still its current measure. And I can change that dirt to a trade mason, or keep that villager on hand. Because the skeleton has access to trades, we're not trying to go grind your dirt. Why not use those emeralds from the ground to use some and different tools to military water place to the top. And once you get a mason up to a master level, you should have traded an emerald for a quartz pillar blocking the boards. Insane steel. If you're using a mending bow, you've got to use spectral arrows. Now, they sound costly, but with the help of bartering, they're actually pretty easy to get in large quantities. And by using it's really hard to keep track of the slippery knobs that might get away. Like, say you're down in the ancient cities and you're trying to look for a ward. Well, if you use one of these to hit a ward, you're able to track it down even when the darkness debuff is active. Which is good, because the warden's definitely not a mob that you want to turn your back on. While the Swift Sneak enchantment is meant to help out down in the ancient cities, it can also be used for above ground when you're trying to speed bridge. And looking at this comparison between no Swift Sneak and Swift Sneak 3, you really see that there's a massive difference. And honestly, I'm just glad that there's a method now to speed bridge without definitely speed bridge. Because if you're like me, I could never get down to timing. Looting is one of the quintessential enchantments in Minecraft, which means it's a bummer when it's aimed at limited swords. Or so you'd think. See, if you chuck your green 3 swords in your offhand slot, then you can use something like a bow and still have the enchantment applied. And from where I'm standing, that's all upsides, folks. Not only do you save from damage with your prized weapon, but you also gain a bunch of range. Sure, you still do have to walk too close to collect the items, but look at the alternative. Asking if I'd rather walk up to a creeper and fight it, or just pick up a pile of gunpowder, I think the choice is clear. Let's say you built a path up to your base using gravel. Later on, you decided that andesite would actually be better than the build. So how do you replace it? You go through that whole path, using every piece of gravel, and then replace andesite into the empty holes. Because if you do that, you're wasting time. Rather, what you should be doing is you want to replace your offhand. Every time that you hit left click and right click at the same time on the block, you're able to instantly replace it with block. Help you clean up those mistakes without any extra penalty. Starting a fly is often a bit like a so whether you got that potato with the zombie drop or you have left over from the village trip, the fact still stands that you're going to need a lot more of those things than you thought you were. So help out on that. I'm looking at this and dropping opportunities to just collapse the diamonds. No, it actually increase your profit as well. Sure, just how much that increases averages out to just be about one more per block. But folks, if you go to a big farm, you can kind of see the facts. You need more spots to plant, and more spots to plant down the road. Everybody loves the food. So you're going to help your friends save on the table for a big build. There's a long way. All you have to do is make stone and stone cutters. Seriously, I take your stone tools and put it in the business can't jump over it, but the other mobs and such can jump over it either, making them pretty necessary for enclosure, or so you thought. If you place a trap door and feed it up like such, then your pigs, cows, or sheep will be busting out of it soon. However, the traps in them actually lets you jump over these. Though I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that crafting a trap door compared to a fence isn't exactly a resource solver. But let's skip out a plus. With the added functionality of doing, it's definitely worth the cop on the plus. Looking for materials in Minecraft, you can have your branch mine a couple times. And while that's fine, it doesn't always feel like the fastest. The way that it works in Minecraft, you actually much faster than mining at max reach distance instead of right up close. It's not even consideration. Maybe take a couple of steps back and save yourself some time. After all, you've been digging in a straight line for a while. Why not at least save off a second if you can? While I can't guarantee this will improve your luck finding diamonds, I can at least say it'll help you find out faster. I think I'm breaking any new ground by saying that netherite is a worthwhile resource to have, which makes finding ancient debris something of a necessity. And to do that, we'll take all the help that we can get, like this for instance. While Mojang doesn't intend for us to be able to see well under lava, all we need is a fire resistance potion and a slab of grindstone to trick the system. The story goes that we get underneath, position our hitbox just right, and then scroll prime through the stuff below. Once it's ancient debris can spawn under lava, it means we have time for us to find some of these pieces of pit. Painted the open. Well, things like a milk bucket are a good one-time fix. Rating an ocean bomb is ready. How to get it again. So if that's going to be the case, here's an all-around solution. Would you believe it, but honey and slime blocks aren't just great for flying machines, but they're also a solid fit for instant down in the ocean wood. So if you got the farms to supply it, I highly recommend using these to figure out the air pockets. And then you've got those to retrieve some regular sea-level mining speeds to the ultimately, it would be a fun challenge to take on, but after fighting it for the 6th time a day, it's not as much. So to handle that repetition with a bit more grace, you can take a trip to the end. From there, we can use the end full exit for easy to kill it. Since we can spawn waves horizontally, we lay out the blocks in such a way that we can see at a quick path. Now, to be quick more than the suffocates by itself, we can split axe and then look for the I want to treat the life with a filter to stop it, be a difficult yet grueling task to undertake. Though, unlike the stock market, it's actually possible to get focused straight to the field. Unfortunately, it's pretty easy to do that. By placing and replacing a single workstation next to a villager, you're essentially able to re-roll what they give you. You not only can you give yourself a menu for the villager, you can also get it at an affordable price, which is a level of purchase power that many of us would have taken. Regardless if you had this kind of help, you probably would have ended up in prison. So when you're looking to get even another player on the server, you might need to get creative. Because any PvP player will tell you, all it takes is a bit of armor and you can suddenly your sword and axes doing a lot less damage to the person. So to circumvent that entirely, I've always spent a good deal of time working potions. Instant harming potions aren't just good for witches. These things can actually damage through armor, which means that a direct hit with a splash potion of harming 2 can basically melt your opponent's health bar even if they got on death. Might not even need a sword. To most people in Minecraft, the signs seem pretty limited. I mean, save for the different colored dyes and build types, how much else can you really do? Well, as it turns out, with the help of Unicode characters, there's actually quite a lot that you can add to these things. And since these characters and emojis aren't exactly obvious to use, they can add some really fun diversity to your maps. I mean, if anything, it's just so that I don't have to look at another area that looks like this, but instead this, which is so much nicer. If you're trying to keep your valuables safe, then being able to detect intruders is a huge plus. But tripwire hooks are kind of obvious. So instead, we gotta rely on this little guy. Pufferfish's hitbox expands when it's scared. As soon as a player or another mob for that matter gets close, the system will be able to detect them and deploy a trap to keep them at bay. Although, for the sake of repair, it's really to detect those against the you got bigger problems than the pufferfish is going to see. At this point, we've talked plenty about how important it is to zombify and improve your abilities. Well, that's true. I don't want to overlook the cost of curing all those stray words for trading points. So to help out on the potion side, it's a simple fix. See, all we need is for the zombie villager to have the weakness potion effect. But it doesn't have to just be done with a splash potion. So instead, why not build a lingering potion and do this with weakness arrows instead? There's a lot more chances for the same potion. Taking a ton of blocks in survival is not easy to do. Especially really good. But when you want to build that big tower of things to your build, it's going to require a lot of blocks to build like your these are out of touch with the finding place on the cobblestone. That opted to do that instead. This way, all we do is bring a lot of blocks outside your shape. We can use a technique called mob casting. Turn ourselves into a pattern. Basically, out here, grass you see in blocks. See, both of these like to spread the dirt nearby, but in very different ways. Meaning that if we place both of them in pools of dirt, you can essentially watch the game carefully for you in real time. And then once that's done, you've got a perfectly natural looking shape to build your island base on. The delivery log definitely has a problem with anger management. But if you're trying to impress your friends as a master pacifist, then you should know that it's actually possible to take one of the monsters and bring it over to the good side. You see, just as crossbows work for us, they can actually have their crossbows break. Meaning that if you take them out of enough shots, they'll eventually be left with no weapon in sight. At that point, they might still seem a little grumpy, but sure enough, they're pacified. And while I wouldn't feel comfortable reuniting them with society just yet, with progress like this, it's definitely a step in the right direction. Inventory management is a stressful deal in and of itself, so to alleviate some of that headache, why not just get yourself a hat key? And no, not a little hat. You can actually get crazier than that. After scoring yourself a fox friend, you're able to tie the fella on the lead and have him carry around and hang with your choice. So what's the stopping from having to carry around something like a shulker box? That way you get plenty more slots to store, 27 exactly. And not to mention, a buddy to also tag along with your adventures. And honestly, I don't know which one of those is more worthwhile. Pigs and carrots are not exactly a popular form of travel by any stretch of the imagination. But what they lack in land speed, these poker pariahs might just make up for in disguise. As it turns out, by switching on and off with a carrot on a stick item while riding on swine, you can actually cause the arm to fall slow. Just keep energy, actually save the you might want to keep this in mind. As soon as you get close to the ground, you have to be off the straight before you land. Otherwise, it's going to give you this pile of items right next to that golf ball tank. You're pulling up someone else's SUV, and teleportation is not a luxury that most of us have. Not at least until recent updates. Because, as you can see, if I throw this ender pearl down to a bubble stream, it'll keep it set, which then folks, that creates something called an ender pearl solutions chain. Which sounds cool, but in execution, it's even cooler. You partner this with pistons to offset the ender pearl, and you can set up a timer system to return that pearl after a night. If you just want to run away from your base for a day's journey and come back by nighttime, this is the way to do it. Getting to the nether is a crucial part of any Minecraft playthrough. Plus, speedrunners are always asking for putting as much as possible to do their work. This method can be all the cooler ways, since it's more simple by doing the rest. So instead, this option is a better alternative for our slow pumps. Instead, we got a pocket really strictly on the ground. It might not be the most optimal, trust me, it's a lot faster than messing up the real nether and install over. Getting the full effect of the splash potion more often than not seems like a fantasy, not so much a reality. But as it turns out, to bring this promising to the present, all you have to do is look straight up and have a splash potion square on your nose. By doing that, you hit the sweet spot right in your character's hitbox, and that'll help you score the splash potion effect as advertised. Better than that, it also works with dispensers. And you can set up the proper potion systems to give you the full effect each time, which will have your friends wondering why your speed system works so much better than theirs. Looting desert temples is a fun pastime for sure, but what if you're trying to get the valuables without wasting your precious time? Well, that's where this method comes in. See, most of us are just spending seconds to individually loot everyone's chests. This user's method is a lot more straightforward. Instead, use the TNT from the trap below to blow up the chamber and the chest with it. While that sounds dangerous, it's worth noting that by standing in the pit down here, we'll let us survive and barely scratch the stake. And afterwards, we not only have all that treasure in our inventory, but a ton of blocks to hold our way out as well. Getting an and skills to summon the boss can often be a hassle. I mean, even if you go through all of the effort to get a critically enchanted vegan priest skill for a job, you're still only getting a 5% drop chance. So if you two are sick of these games of chance, then a surefire solution that most of us tend to look over is charge creeper. That's right, folks. They also work on the wither skeletons too. Just set up a creeper farm, charge them up with a trident, and then ship them over to the nether. Complicated? Yes. But with a 100% drop rate, easily it pays off. And no cost can get annoying pretty fast. I mean, all it takes is a few enchanted books in the wrong order, and bam, it's frustrating when you go to repair something. So before you find yourself in a hassle, you try this. Apparently, by just renaming the tool every time you go to repair, it's enough to stop the repair cost from jacking up each time. At that point, the game treats it as a simple game operation. It's the rest. Just some minor things like adding a space or a number to the end is good enough. It does not need to be fancy. Trust me. If your Walmart doesn't have this item, you're missing out. Because the number of things that you can do with one water bucket is insanely useful. And while this obviously tends to abuse the front LG water bucket set, you can also very well use this to create halves of lava, high walls, hardened concrete, or even pick up accidental fish. And even if you're not using it for water, you can still use an empty bucket for lava. And hey, if you add men into it as well, that'll be even more security boost stuff. Floating in Minecraft survival sounds like a pipe dream. Or if you're in the end, bad night. Instead, if you want to use floating to your advantage, you can start by spam clicking the top scaffold and pillars and stuff. After a few tries of mashing the mouse button as fast as you can, you'll notice that there should be 1 or 2 scaffold blocks floating off in the distance. Now, keep in mind, these are just client-side ghost blocks. To any onlookers, they'll be floating mid-air. But just be careful where you do this. Because if you're on a server that has flying disabled, doing this may give you kick for flying to stand moving too long. Riots can be a ton of fun. Once you get the proper power behind you, you're not getting very far very fast in one of these. That is, until you partner with Minecraft's other form of travel, the boat. As it turns out, if you push a minecart on top of the boat, it's actually possible to get the minecart inside of the boat. And from there, you're able to get inside the boat and use its power to manipulate the speed and direction of the minecart, giving you the wacky and also perfect form of travel to wherever you're going. Lasers are a valuable asset in the world. But when you're moving into the trading hall, it's clearly not going to be the most cooperative. Honestly, that's an understatement. So the more easily you move these fellas around, it's safe to say that Bedrock is a simpler option. See, the way that minecarts work here, all we need to do is place a bit of railroad track next to the bed, and then either sleeping or by a cart pick them up. And folks, that might seem like kidnapping, it frankly is. In my eyes, that's a good enough justification. Saving resources when you can is always a good idea. So before you have upon piles of old blocks used for smelting, this might save you a couple mining trips. While campfires are usually the middle child of cooking, they do have one key feature that puts them above the rest. For an upfront investment of charcoal and logs, these things will keep learning and retelling them stuff. Well, unfortunately for you, that means you get a bunch of long-term benefit and you try to cook up your food. So take the time to smelting that one piece of charcoal. That way, you can save your labor fuel for the mining trips you're done. Plenty of players in Minecraft want mini-map abilities. I mean, that's two really reasons in every Minecraft mod pack I've ever seen. But a feature that has most of the time, which can create some really interesting and detailed maps. Especially once you have you'll actually see that custom-made logo. And trying to find home, I don't have to worry about it. Just look on it, out there it is. So these in Minecraft are very cool to pull off. But most of the time, with redstone and such, they take a lot of work. So for a simpler option, you can build one using just this one block. Seriously, if you place down a shulker box with a block above your head, you can actually phase through the shulker box when you open it up and sneak into your face. For the onlookers, it looks like you just fell through solid ground, which I can see there, making us even cooler. And it's definitely the way I'm getting into my mind. Water sources are pretty nifty thing to have around, but they don't always match the aesthetic of the build. So to keep that good clean and cool, let's waterlogged slab instead. You're still going to fill these buckets and bottles to the wood, but any bystanders are just completely disgusting. Around there, you can rest assured the bad spot isn't going to go up in smoke, making this a safe, sleek, and sneaky option. And folks, that's not only a lot of essays, but it also makes for a pretty great combo for your future base. Everyone's seen this before, the classic cobblestone generator. But while it's iconic, it's not exactly the fastest. So if you need to running to Skywalk profits, this format might be worth a try. This ultra-shaped setup, you not only get one block per cycle, you get three instead. And folks, that allows blocks to run essentially mine around the wall. Not only can you roll the cycle, or hey, you can enlist a couple of friends and have this work field capacity on multiplayer circuit. It's always things that I've been thinking on, but I seem to need a lot of. And for all the different dive blocks that I use, it allows me to kind of hot commodity. So if you're in the same boat or you just want to quick boost some orange dye or whatever you need, and this is an essential ticket. It's even better off if you burn your own specific flour and you skip the frolicking and just focus on stockpiling. Water bucket saves aren't much of an option. Let's have fucking something energy clutch in the box. There's much simpler option. You see, even though never is a clutch of water, boats are different story. I've put together one of these, you can hop in and simply move your way off the peak and find your friend. Best yet, when you reach the bottom, no one is under your legs. And hey, if you really want to show though, you try to pull off the classic road jack and just clean out the boat. And all after the edge, you see every cool process is. When you're starting out, get your hands on counts. So to make sure you're getting the best deal out of even these novel meal, let's play a little smart resources. Just use your skill instead. Not only do you save money, you're running such recent skip away to hide your redstone. So far, I haven't heard of anyone checking behind banners yet. Most of them is pretty quick folks instead to catch up. After all, we wouldn't want another hidden gold kind of painting trick on our hands. You know what I mean? Alright, pop quiz. Which of these swords is better? Hey, well, I have to use it to answer this one because it has more enchantments. I'll ask you to reconsider. Because while fire ass can knock back EGs in certain scenarios, they can also make fighting certain mobs more pain. Like if all of a sudden you're fighting that enemy and it catches on fire, they're just going to teleport in the ground and make it even harder to kill it wrong. Or even worse, you light the ball on fire, and now it's like you on fire when it attacks you. It's probably a little bit levels to try and focus on your sword. I'd rather just keep those on hands so that it's easier to repair. Whether you're mining down your caves, digging up a bunch of sand, or chopping down a bunch of trees, breaking blocks is an escape. But we don't have to be bored about it. And in fact, using a setup like this machine, we can handle our chores with both style and speed. For a while now, TNT has had a 100% drop rate, meaning that any blocks that we explode is going to be ours to keep. And if it's a simple flying machine designed like this, we can use this one. Then you can launch a TNT projectile and then keep it moving on its way. Letting us get whatever we need, whether it's diamonds, logs, or even sand from the desert, at a much faster pace. Large-scale projects are a lot of fun to build in Minecraft, but without a big tool like Roll Edit, big scale can start to seem daunting. So we simplify that problem. Like so. See, by laying out a slice of the field in a bounding box like this, we can save it as a structure and have it placed whenever we hold a specific item. That way, we turn buildings block by block and essentially close them in the instead. That's a lot more fun. As soon as 1.6 becomes down, we can search for netherite resolve. Since builds go into brief that should make netherite to be on tools, you're going to need a lot of the stuff. You can probably spend the next hours of your life mining netherrack, and still find better ways to make explosives that are fun. Little fighters can jet explosions to TNT duplication. High-powered explosives is absolutely the best way to clear out the nether so while the rest of your friends is mining for their supply, we'll jet down to 9. So like that, you clear out as far as nice. Even if fish farms got rid of the there's still a great sword tracks too. I stopped there. As it turns out, even the way that wouldn't you know it, but just by throwing down a grindstone next to this whole mess, you can squeeze out extra levels from various pieces of instruments and gear you get along the way. When you fish farm as much as I do, you got a chest on double chest this level around here. So instead of watching dust, I'd say let me do the work for it. I'm not breaking any new ground by saying that the Elytra is a valuable item. And sure enough, it's transformed the landscape of survivors. If you're trying to impress your friends who also have Elytra wings, you might be able to do that by flying through a one-by-one hole. By lining yourself up right, you can get a clean shot through a one-by-one hole just like that. And to any bystanders, it makes you pull it off impossible. So by throwing a couple of one-by-one dabs into your face, you might be able to impress those friends who just use the Elytra to long distance traffic. And with that, folks, you think you might like this video. So see you on the right, and have a good one. These are the Minecraft things that are so small that you might miss them. And hey, according to the YouTube quote, no one's ever subscribed to the channel using the side of their finger. So if you want to change that, slide your side to that button below. It's free, and it helps out a ton. Baby chickens are really small, but they're important like that. See, even though these mobs are less than a half a block in size, we still will walk through half-block tall spaces. You don't have to worry about any of these mobs escaping through this slab, even if it doesn't make much sense. This might look like a doormat, and it is, but it also doubles as an effective way of keeping mobs at your base. No joke, by just having this simple carpet laid out like so, we prevent most mobs from walking through too tall walkways. And since their pathfinder doesn't think that they can make it through, we can use this to keep certain mobs out or in the specific area that we want. And plus, having a couple of carpet pieces laying on the floor is a lot less distracting than having a both the form and the function. Item frames are great, but you should be cautious. Because when you decorate with these, it's really easy to have too many and dog down your performance. And if you keep in mind, these are counted as entities because of code. So every item frame that you place down to the boom, it's basically just your points down a whole bunch of new mobs. And considering how small these are, that's an easy fact to forget. This small room area uses 60 item frames alone. So if you count the item frames, you can use a lot of whole storage system to get the point. And honestly, I take that as a reason to use these as sparingly as possible. But that might just mean that whenever you do choose to use them, it will be more special. If you look closely, you notice that the chest that's inside of the chest boat isn't the same chest as the one that's inside of the Minecraft. But rather, the chest texture that shows the chest boat is 12 by 12 pixels. And the one in the actual box is 14 by 12. But I guess the chose to show those 2 extra pixels were all that necessary. Notice, this box is too small for its wide piece of leather weights. And my personal favorite might just have to be put in an upside-down barrel or just a floor plates. As you can see with these examples, the top of these are in some pretty inconspicuous places, like underneath the bed or some other chests, and you just can't even notice it. And if you want to flush way to incorporate these into your build, you're going to be able to do so.
You never want your house to feel too cramped,
So to make every block count, why not offer trap doors instead of blocks to your walls?
well, the idea here is actually pretty solid, because while the regular blocks fill up the space, trap doors will
Sacrifice in the exterior.
and as long as no hooligans come by and flip up the trap doors, your station is just as safe as it was before.
If you give a mob a no AI tag, it's not going to follow the player. And that's true for all of them, except the Guardian. Yeah, apparently, since the Guardian's eyes coded as the head of the model, it'll still follow the player, even when it's supposed to have no AI.
Steve and Alex have pretty basic animations,
To say the least.
but that's not to discount the subtle ones that no things added in. As you'll see, there are now several hand animations for things like placing a road, pandas, and even breeding animals, which I think is worth noticing just to get props for the subtle changes, because otherwise they're going to appreciate it. Keeping your stuff safe in Minecraft is a huge problem, and to help with that, it's usually a good idea to lock down your door in some way. But since nine of brain combinations are basically your favorite system at this point, it's worth getting creative. I'm not really practicing all those activities. See, much like tropical fish within range of the axolotl will move towards the pressure plate and trigger the redstone. While an STM the axolotl will walk back to the water to reset itself. And it's a much better alternative to the fish play detector, that's for sure. Well, there are many different ways in the game to hide a different chest item. As it turns out, you just add 5 irons to the back of that crafting table, and all of a sudden you can make a pretty good hidden Minecraft chest. This new entity is really easy to get in the corners, and you can definitely see that when you look at it. Some of those plans, it's hard to notice anything, but as soon as we get closer, you see a bit of gray popping out, right click on that, and all of the stuff safe and clean. Which I think is pretty sweet, even if you only get one chest worth of storage here compared to the whole belt. Minecraft, I don't share a lot of past Minecraft and stuff, and extreme examples might come from different sides. There doesn't seem to be much problem. When it comes to a storm, aside from this one placed on the wall, we actually see the sign goes off the wall, which is odd. Minecraft is some of the time you rarely notice this. Even though Minecraft is a sandbox, it doesn't stop the game from having unspoken rules. And if you ask me, some of those are just bizarre. Take this ladder for example. Now, if we make a pathway underneath the wall and place a ladder, you can see it works just fine. Though if we place the ladder above the grass and try to make it into a path block, it's a no-go. Now, why that order exists, I find no clue. But at least now we have a proper arbitrary way to pull this off. It's the difference between this fence gate and this one that we have right here. Well, it's hard to notice, but when you place a fence gate next to the wall, you stick down a little bit lower to match the height of the cobblestone wall. Okay, hear me out. Pufferfish have a lot more going on than you think. Well, sure, most of us might only care about these things for the water breathing potions we brew. That's the whole picture. Actually, that's not the only positive they offer us. The rest of the time, they're truly green. Don't believe me? Well, let's put that small bit across to us, and I'll show you. By tucking a bunch of these poisonous pests underneath the trap door, we're more capable of making a sneaky floor weapon. So if you want to keep some of those house guests from going around the line, then just put a couple of these into the floor plan, and the message will be clear. Let's say you want to Minecraft farm. Well, let's go low for you. You actually want to tuck away your flies going home. Completely understandable. When you're out there in the field, the chests look pretty obvious. So instead of running farmhands looking to keep your items safe, you actually might benefit from making a cold storage threat. 99% of the time when you look at it, this dirt just looks like that. Dirt. As soon as you come through and use your hoe, and all of a sudden you're able to peek through that 1 minute gap and can actually see your items. All it takes is a few jumps to cover up your tracks, and just like that, you pop back and hidden away in the city. When it comes to graphic design, it's always nice to have things line up. Which is why it's experienced bar posters at the top of the city. Matches up to Hotbar's side, but the left doesn't. And sure, the game still plays the same whether it's off or not, but programs like Photoshop make lining things up so easy, so there's no reason not to do so. And now that I know it's there, it's pretty tough to unsee. We've all seen chests by this point. More accurately, you see what it looks like to have one too many chests. So this offers a way to make that chest box build yours look a lot more presentable. Using the small space left between the chests, you can place item frames inside to make scenes that fit near together, which is a subtle fix, but it only needs to use like a standard store. And hey, you have to go inside and then you can see the hiding spot, if you ever need that too. Maybe zombies are annoying, but it used to be so much worse. Back in 2012, they would just chase you around forever, since no matter if it was day or night, you have to do it. Yeah, it is too. There's a lot of updates coming to the table. And I'll make sure to take out the difference and see if it buys in today's
glass panes for 6 glass blocks, it gives us 16 opportunities to change the color of the beacon instead of the 6 that we just had. And plus, you can even hide those stained glass panes inside of the beacon, which I'd argue looks even better than the original output. Even then, in more ways than one, you have to be the regular diamond beacons going forward. Now, there's plenty of different creative things that you can make with Soul Sand, whether that's a slowness strap or a double elevator. This probably has to be my favorite. In a situation like this, if you ride a minecart over this, it actually snaps through the rail, but feel intact, it still goes under the floor. Meaning that if you were to go to, say, a Soul Sand Valley and set one of these up, all you kind of bring is the rails of inventory, and you're able to get a secret entrance right down to your hidden valuables. Is it weird? Absolutely. And that's not going to deter anyone from ever trying it. But really, who would think of this anyway? In recent updates, Iron Box is looking easier to build. Since in the past we might have had to spend all the time to place down these doors in a certain way, now an entire Iron Phone can be kept in a small design. And as Racer shows off, you can build this Iron Phone design in 5 minutes, which that little of a time investment is going to get us 300 to 400 ingots per hour. So once you start building with iron blocks, you don't even need to go past the screen. It's really a no-brainer to have one of these in your world. As we've talked in the past, Minecraft sprites don't always line up with the big world. And a long-standing example of that lies with our classic helmets. See, in the Iron, Gold, and Diamond variants, there's no sign of nose piece in the sprite, but when you put it on, those pictures just appear. And to be clear, I don't think anyone's against the idea of having a nose piece in the helmets. But maybe take a page out of the Netherite's book that they explain. Maybe there is some help. This design is cheap, and it's going to save you a lot of time. Because trying to convert all of your concrete powder by hand is a lengthy process. Well, just a simple setup like this, use glue and redstone, and get a fully automatic pump. All we need to do is have an observer facing where we're going to place our concrete powder, and put that redstone output power a dropper to give us more concrete powder. At which point, we offhand the concrete powder and put the pickaxe and mining up right in your hand. So if you're going to try this, I want to make 2 notes. One is that the reason we use anchor planks here because wood can't just rip and broken by pickaxes. So there's no risk about accidentally breaking the wall when you're getting into an AFK section. And then 2 is that it's actually better to use efficiency 4 for a pickaxe instead of efficiency 5 in this scenario. Because faster efficiency just can save the observer and then the system of double click and redstone. And a little slower here for that and overall, to save you a bunch of time. If you put a bunch of bombs next to you, it's easy to lose focus. Which is a shame. So you take the time to actually go through it, and you don't just notice the experience rules have recently changed. As of recent versions, these bubbles are now transparent, which doesn't make too much of a difference since we still pick them up the same way. Hey, I know. You know, some take a small world, but I think this might be smaller than what they had in mind. But with the cartography table, it's much easier to have it below your house. And all you need to do that is some dark oak to go around. That way, the table itself can fade into the background blocks and let that glow really shine. And even though it doesn't spin very well, it does make for unique decoration. So without custom prototypes and survival, this is the closest we've got for that. Now, I'll admit, sometimes Mojo makes a change that I can't wrap my head around. And this time, that would have to be the redesigns of the campfire sprites. Since now these are made to have a shorter flame than before, and that's it. And personally, I'd still prefer if they took after vanilla foods and made them animated instead. It doesn't matter how nice your game is, it doesn't 2-block tall ceiling, or to come inside. Let's face it, 2-block tall ceilings are just annoying to get around. And without the ability to easily sprint up between different places to build, it's really going to feel claustrophobic when it comes inside. So if you ask me, 3 blocks tall should be at least the minimum. That way, it will hold over everything you can do, which is quite literally going to be less of a pain in the neck. As we all know, Minecraft's a 3D game, but that doesn't mean everything in the game is a 3D model. For instance, even though things like tools might look 3D when held in your hand, that just doesn't suck. So rather, the game stitches together these 2D textures is somewhat of a 3D model, which is interesting, but it does leave imperfections, mostly seen along the pixels inside. And folks, it just takes one quick look at the Vanilla Peaks texture pack to see that a stitch fix is possible, and hopefully we can see such a new update. Alright, pop quiz, what mod is this? I'll give you a hint, it's not a solar fish. Actually, it's just memory. See, my was like, it's just actually got this new smaller model that we see today. It doesn't take a lot of redstone know-how to understand a pressure plate. But when we're all cool with these, this might catch you off guard. See, when those tubes with bombs and items you lay on these things, Iron Phone is a rare sight. Though, surely enough, in placement like so, to overlap hitboxes and effectively create a permanent switch on themselves. You know what's cool about that is that it opens up the door for many different redstone signals. And if they highly recommend you keep your redstone lamps lit on the lamppost. I mean, considering it's a lot better than a lever, placing blocks on slabs sounds like pipe dream. So, watch this one. You don't need to summon command to get yourself a false block. You make sure it lands right where you want it to be. And then, after typing your command to summon it into place, you will have permanent addition to your in redstone. Even after a big overhaul like the 1.14 texture update, they're still pretty close to the Minecraft design. So with each update, you're sure to see a couple of sprites get a subtle change. And here are the linked items. Now these will have a birch color frame to match their indoor model. You don't have to look at Minecraft for too long to realize that some textures get reused in different spaces. And while from a game design standpoint that makes sense, what it actually allows you to do is make some pretty great camouflage. Like take, for instance, putting a stone button on top of a stone block. Just like that. If someone's looking at this machine dead on, they're not really going to be able to see the extra depth here. If you take away a stone button inside an actual game system, then it's a pretty solid way to for a hidden switch. Just make sure you remember where you place this, because I can imagine this would be pretty easy to lose if you have to go back and find it. Building a tunnel with redstone is possible, but costly, but this solves that. Since by using even less redstone, you can get more of a full-frame play. Instead, use cobwebs as an item to fall slowly through cobwebs and then drop onto the pressure plate. And there you go. By the time it reaches the bottom, you'll have roughly a minute and 10 seconds passed. So considering that other 1 minute timers look like this, I think it's more than worth it to give this one a shot, especially when it's this simple to set up. When it was first added in, the wither was actually much easier to fight. Since if you were to catch the wither inside of a minecart as it was charging up, you could interfere with its startup and would only have as much health as it had before it went to the minecart. So if you did this correctly, you could end up fighting a wither that only had 1/3 of its health. But that bug would get fixed to 1.5, which is unfortunate, but maybe we'll talk about it. We'll just keep that between us. Netherlites are stronger than you think, because even though these eggs can't support the weight of the player or other mobs, they can support lanterns that are either placed above or below them. Well, the technology that the lantern does look like it's floating in most cases, so maybe that's why they don't break. It's never there in the first place. On the second floor, we've got a beautiful hot tub, but on the ground floor, you're not going to like it as much. Since the air conditioner is not only having a one-block thin floor and the water and lava feature, but all of the safety involved in the floor is a bunch of particles that have been down in the ceiling. That'll just make the floor too thick and not have to worry about it. Sometimes, in your case, making the size of a certain change. Take that red lighting, for example. Originally added the snapshot of 20W6A, or having it just changed 4 weeks later. So we did change and in the first release of 1.16. Fire built like the mix, actually putting them in campfires for the store, or rather, underneath the campfire. As you can see here, when it's lit, you got no hope, but as soon as it's extinguished, you really go through the ashes and actually pick up your stuff. Now, this is a very weird method, and frankly, I haven't seen it done too often. But look, if you want to go on that camping trip and keep the explorers from, well, exploring your items, this might be your best shot. Trapdoors are a solid way to come and go when it comes to your face. Wrong spot, they do stick out, like a lot. While this big drip leaf might be a better alternative. See, drip leaf placed like so, forces to fall and it pops back up. It means it gives us an automatic trapdoor of sorts that allows us to enter our secret stash. And hey, since these things long as well, they look even less noticeable in the local pond. Bring us swing to safety without any of the complicated redstone trapdoor accessories. These zombies are already annoying enough to fight. That annoyingness gets so much worse when you fight these outside. Since the incredibly spawned bugs, they can sneak in just right into a blade of grass. Now, hit in the shrubs instead of hitting them. And to make matters worse, they can still hit you, even when they're in the grass. And honestly, I like Simply Sark's solution for this. Let a sword be able to spike through certain hitboxes like this. I'm not trying to do spring cleaning while I'm trying to save my life. Accidentally crafting something is a bad time that we've all been through. Because when you still take that and make a chest plate for your friend, that's a lot of value that you could walk down the drain. Now sure, you could smelt it in your furnace for a return, but folks, that's a rip-off in its own way. Full durability iron ore chest plate that costs 72 nuggets to craft reduces down to only 1 in the furnace. And I'm familiar with the margin there, but it just seems ridiculous. It's definitely not worth the attack. That was our common declaration. Tiny crawl spaces that we get into. Like, take this house for example. By flipping open some of the spruce trapdoors and pillars, we can tuck ourselves away from any castle, even if it's their house. Or if they happen to use trapdoors in their floor design, then even better, we can add them to that too. Even if your friend doesn't have trapdoors in their face, it's much better if they did. So if you added some of these in to help you decorate, they'll get rid of it, and none the wiser they would actually use it as a hiding spot. If you're building, sometimes it can be frustrating to walk over and expect. Which is why it's nice that recent versions have glass panes and iron bars lined up properly with the walls. Or building something like this, it's just not what you want from a structure. So the setup change, but it treats the eyes nonetheless. For the 1.8 update, we're able to use soul sand blocks of slowly smelling the block box, making it access to the and then by having that minecart placed on top of the navigator rail, you can make an easy way to get in and out of our secret base. And this works particularly well, especially because you have a bed up top, or at least you have a base. And I doubt very many people are going to be checking underneath your beds for any kind of monsters. And then when you're ready to leave, the same minecart will shoot us right up top. When you place a long facing the wrong way, it's usually easy to tell that you messed up. But when you're using a six-sided wood block, then it's a little bit more difficult. Because with this case, the texture matches on one face, but it doesn't on the other. And that's why when we look close to this building, it starts to look off, considering that some of the wood blocks to replace have the wrong orientation. So the next time you're throwing out your log cabin, you might have a touch of the boundaries you have when categories. This will be a surprise, but except the creepers not along the site. Now, when you're at this point, the monster's already primed, how do you deal with it? Well, it might seem pointless, but the solution actually hinges around placing a block between the creepers. Since the way Minecraft calculates explosion damage is based off the rate cast between the source and the bottom of the rectangle. Meaning, if you have a block to block the oncoming damage, you'll keep us virtually unscathed by the flood. And in my eyes, that's not too shabby for just a few pieces of cobblestone. When you're inside, this elevator feels like it can go on forever. And apparently, that's more than true. Since what's happening here is that when we press this button, it isn't the floor that's going up to the elevator, but rather the walls that are coming down. Sure enough, the user shows off. With a little bit of command block trickery and some distinct patterns, we can make it seem as if we're constantly going up this elevator shaft. But when you step outside, it's how the lift is actually moving. Outside as well, almost like a barbershop pole. Keeping your animals in pen can be a real pain, so cut back on the materials to still keep them in place. Try this pattern. Normally, when you place down fence posts diagonally, it still keeps the animals in. But if the animals are registered to be one block wide, you can them diagonally to a less space, which will prevent our animal friends from leaving. But if you go first, just keep in mind the others are still able to escape. So if you do this, just make sure to look out for the harassment. With a minecart and powered rail and hedge point like so, you can follow the user's design with the smallest one-sided block, which is pretty cool considering how simple the redstone is set up. And while it might make plenty of noise, it looks back and forth, clearly doing it every second. It's hard to argue how concise this is. And following this common suggestion, you can just tuck this into the background and have a great bit of sound design for your next rainfall. Minecraft is really possible to use this on fire, even if it's underwater. And with the other two tabs like so, it's something like that. John has just used the books to myself. On the front, the side does is fine. Almost in the way of the side, it doesn't start to get long. The game's built in such a way where item frames float a little bit off certain blocks. Fences, class swings, even chests if you look at the right angle. So if you ask me, it's worth going around this back and considering ways that you can place these items so that there isn't an annoying gap that breaks the illusion. At the very least, just make sure that no block over the sides to see the problem. Okay, let's play a game of spot the difference. Look at these two comparators, one 1.17 and the other 1.18, which is the recent version. Well, zoomed out like this, it's hard to tell. With a closer look, now we can take the powered comparator 1.18 and some red pixels added to the texture. Because Minecraft textures are 16 by 16, I know that means that you're going to get some textures that are just off-center. Take a look at the command block, for instance. And one less pixel to this side of the which can be mildly infuriating to the standard tier model. And not to mention that some blocks like bricks have pop textures that don't align well with their sides. Making this whole thing a logical mess. It's our staple of the game, and they won't be going away anytime soon. But we need a variety we can house. So, what about a sleeping bag? Well, we can pull this off by solely placing slabs around the rim of the bed, which is super easy and doesn't require a lot of material. Well, I'm not saying that this is going to work out if you place it in a castle. It might fit in for a temporary base in the mines. But for any better off players, beware. Respawn on top of the bed and the job. Using blocks like stairs in your paths can be a great tool to use. But when you start to mix in bottom slabs as well, that's where the issue starts to arise. Since anyone that's trying to walk over these is just really stopped by this annoying slope that happens to the block. So, it's not the best feeling to have to follow. Travelers feel a little bit more steady. It's better to get the same kind of depth by using cobblestone stairs instead of a cobblestone slab. There's one way you can trick to turn your animals upside down by using a dinnerbone name tag. But this update has been weak bit. And now when you feed your flipped over friends, they look up the food instead of down like they used to. Though, machines still don't work. The ability to glaze terracotta opens up a bunch of new avenues to use your builds. And some of those are fun, others can get heavy. For example, if you look at the lightweight glazed terracotta block like this, it seems fine. You line like so, and your design doesn't line up across the blocks, which shuts down some really interesting floor patterns before they can get off the ground. And maybe someday we'll see these centerpieces line up across the isn't an entrance. Rather, by aiming an ender pearl throw just the right way, we're able to teleport ourselves through a one-block thick surface. And as you can see, for example, if we aim the ender pearl just right to where the wall meets the ground, all we can reliably clip through the wall and get over to our base. So while the ender pearl might hurt you a little bit to get inside, it's a lot better than having to stay out in the open to your enemies. So I'd rather take this damage than leave myself susceptible to more on the outside.
Texture updates 1.14, our Minecraft wooden items start to look a lot different. Not the least of which having to do with the favorite more wooden variations to play around with. But also, looking at items instead of the blocks placed in the actual world, you can see some differences starting to pop out just like right. It's here where you can see it's actually a pretty good redesign. I mean, look at the original spruce door texture. Now, one looks like a burger bar, the other one looks like something from an actual game. And I particularly like the differences that we got between the handles and the crimson warp stem signs. Now they have a crimson warp snap. But I will say, of all those details that got added, it appears that if you look at the item slot for the lapis lazuli that goes inside of the enchantment, that actually became less detailed. I don't know, we can focus on the good redesigns at least for this one.
You should never leave blocks missing and place the field where you won't see them. Because even if you can't see it, you're still going to know it's there. You're definitely going to hear it if the mobs start spawning in the gaps to the left. So to prevent that, it's worth filling in the gaps with something you have on hand. Even if it's a cheaper block, that's at least going to be better than having negative space in the open air. The building community is always looking for new ways to decorate. And since 1.16, campfires have gotten a lot to place food in an unlit campfire. Allow for some kind of shelf design to use in your base. It seems pretty situational, but I guess it's nice to have. How did this zombie get so much bigger than this other one? Well, while I can answer that, the truth is, they're the mark. Or rather, they're both the same size. They're offset in just a way, so this one is close to us, it's bigger in the background. And the one that's further away seems to be smaller. No, it's not that close around. And honestly, the whole way that this works by using a tunnel like this. It's behind those flat geometric shapes, it makes it a lot harder for your eye to tell what's going on. So it just figures that by relative scale, that's how big one zombies compare together. No, both the same size. Minecraft Wik's been around for a long time, and with that story history, dating back to the early versions of Operation Classic, and their favorite fun. And while it's fair to see that it's like a lot of growing up, it's just so much better to see. That makes it good to have a block, and makes the some of it stand up. Rather, since the potential is repeated, there's not a lot of consistency with the right place. It's small complaint, sure. Mildly infuriating for moments. The new mango trap door, it's pretty useful. It's a great placement of these on the front of the dispenser. Flip it up like so. And from the right angle, it looks as if the eyes are following the long camera. And there you have it. Just like that, we've got a little watchful robot to keep an eye on you. We want that same illusion, but with one different eye color. Then we place the fence post behind the trap door with the same effect. Because we rehearsed how it works. Use the call post for a trap door, it's an easy way to hide yourself. But unfortunately, just like this, it's not the most effective. You can see yourself popping out the sides. Nothing to worry about, because if you place blocks on the other sides of the composter like so, you're actually able to hide the player model from looking out. This might require some fine tweaking so that you actually get the right rotation. Oh, while it seems hidden enough, one last thing you should remember is that you need to hold C while you're in this it's a cramped spot. Otherwise, your name tag's going to show up at the top. I guess crawling isn't the same as sneaking, go figure. Here's how you can use 8 trap doors to completely ruin an ancient city. No joke, they placed down a trap like this and then flip them up to have a fence. Then once we get the warden to summon from the smoke catalyst, we can lead it inside, and it's not funny, we'll be able to find a way out of the blocks. At which point, it's trapped. Now we can move on to phase 2. Which means that if the warden spawns, it's not going to be able to attack us. So we can use it as safety and then go and destroy the other parts of the ancient city. If warden discovers having us that originally spawned that warden, and then eventually the warden will despawn, and we'll be able to explore the rest of this ancient city without worrying about hearing this ever again. Trust me, that's a weird weight off your shoulders. Why is this villager riding a chicken? Oh, it's a baby zombie that happens to be on a chicken jockey. Zombie villager. Why would you share it to become a villager? And that if you hear this diamond armor zombie villager chicken jockey, you'll have the true rarest mob in Minecraft. But even then, you still won't be able to take it to the next. Despite jockeys, no chicken jockeys are able to go through the portal. Picture this. It's hard to move the world, bring the feeling of the spread. They go to kill the iron ball for spirit angels. But as the big blue blocks tall to escape, he accidentally place a brick right here to the floor and hit him. They said the consequences. Now we do that way instead. Let's be honest, no one likes waiting for crops to grow. And sometimes that waiting can be feeling forever. In this case, it's actually true. See, while Fun wasn't looking, he snuck in a string trip wire along the top of their bamboo shirt. And standing back here is an almost imperceptible change. But it needs the cost to not grow past that point. Inside the mechanics of redstone farm, someone or something steps on top. Since if we make the mistake to accidentally place buttons or pressure plates next to our cat toys, all it takes is another player or entity to press that button, and the whole illusion's gonna break. So while each of these can make some great decoration blocks by themselves, it's when you start to mix them together you become more of a mumbo jumbo instead of a green.
It's the deadliest entity in Minecraft, but not by itself.
Rather, if you were to get more than 24 of these put into the same spot, then our friends could have to feel something called infinite cramming, which means when the game enters a certain number of mobs in the same spot, before overloading our lag, we can start applying steady damage to the player. They have place in a running block they make it even harder for them to escape once they fall in. But hey, it's the whole dial low. As it turns out, texture packs are the only place you can add animated textures to Minecraft. As you can see right here, we split this map up into 4 quadrants that place single 4-frame animation. All we gotta do is rotate it. There you go, it's animated. Sure, it's very silly, and it's probably not the most practical form of animation. Personally, this takes me back to messing around with flip flips as a kid. You see some of the examples that you can do when playing around with this? It's taking really worth a shot if you got the time. And if you don't want to spend the time slaving away at animation, I guess you could just make a cool fan of comic. In tall grass made it into Minecraft, it's something called wild grass. Which is a mob that added on an extra layer of grass on top of a regular grass to create a kind of pseudo-tall grass. But when we eventually do get tall grass in Minecraft, it's still significantly taller than wild grass. Before we got the updated quadrant in 1.13, the ocean biome looked extremely dark. And in fact, we didn't replace most stones out there, only right up top. But nowadays, we've got things like sea lands and coral reefs finally light up the abyss, which is nice, but that update also added in the ground mobs, so you can see that, I guess. The carpets in Minecraft leave a lot to be desired. I mean, when you look at them, they're all in a single color. You can kind of get a little trick. Maybe trying to find a better rug for your house, and actually putting together maps and item frames is pretty cool thing to walk on. We wanted to give you a lot more design to work with, especially since with this, you can add so many minute details that are not possible to see in the area. Really, what we're going for here is the illusion. The ass queen sells pretty well. You can definitely press in your desk and walk through and see how you can do all from that right up to the end. It's a first can't explode at all. It's really no joke. Just get on the phone and go. Yeah. Before you get a creeper, or explode a TNT block up at 5 up to 330, then have that go away and you're not even destroying any blocks. And the reason for that is that when the game checks to see if the block has the right resistance, it just returns the null. After all, you're not supposed to be able to place blocks up here, so it should explode. And that means all explosion spreads nullified as well. If your friend uses any cobblestone in their paths, this is the perfect way to make them lose their sanity. You see, by setting up a cobblestone generator with pistons right underneath one cobblestone block, and after every so interval, we'll pop up a new cobblestone block out of the floor. You know, walk by, you freeze, break it. Only to find the same block is back the next morning. Since most of the time they'll just break the top block and not with me, this break is great for causing long-term stress to your poor pal. And with that, folks, you do things that you might like this video. So see if they're right and have a good one. Alright? This snow trap is inescapable, and this cane instantly kills anyone flying with the light. There are 101 ways to ruin your friendships in Minecraft. Please don't get banned. And hey, according to the YouTube king, no one's ever subscribed to the channel using their right-clicking finger. So jump to the challenge for your 5th digit to that red sub button below. It's free, but it helps out a ton. We're going to turn this drip loop into a deadly trap. Take it after this user, we have a big drip loop plant run all the way up from bedrock. The amount of our fence chases over it, like us escape scot-free, while they fall into a pit and lose their stuff. So I will say, if you're going to do this, make sure you're building in a situation where they have to fall on it after. Otherwise, they could just jump over it instead. These redstone traps are really invisible. As soon as you step on the floor, they'll open up to your rear. And the answer to all of this is like a split second. Instead, you just wait for your friend to step on the floor. I griefed my friend's house, or that's what they think. But the truth actually is that what we see here is not their face. Rather, it's like a trick. After police get to rebuilding their house block to block, they usually use the fire lava to works. And then send them screenshots to send their friend to camp. From there, they log onto the server and get a little confused as to why it's not the buildings. My friend wasn't looking, I switched out his dog for my own. But by giving our dog the same name tag and collar as theirs, it's really identical to the except this time, you can't right-click to stop from sitting, which really costs a break. And to take us all one step further, why not touch your friends with the supposed main best friend turn against them? This is a snow block. Powdered snow block. This is a powdered snow block the other way. Design this. Not to go up to this line, so suffer the consequences, now we can grab the items instead. My friend set up this endophil stasis chamber to get himself out of danger, but with a few arrows, we can make that the opposite. Just drop a handful of arrows down some regular metal teleport, and make sure that whenever they get back, you'll be a surprise. And to get rid of the most stacked players, take after this use with Noah, and add some tools to my charts to seal the deal. My friend pointed days for this copy of Oxbox, but little does he know, he never will. See, if we just go by and honeycomb a few pieces of copy blocks here and there, it would be virtually impossible to see what's going on until you know. Or if you want to contact me, channeling trying with an item frame, that's right, you can buy some of the blocks back to full health. That way, you'll be the only ones on the server with beautiful oxidized wood. This is my friend's house, and this is my friend's house in Goldberg. See, the idea behind this frame is that we use a schematic model of light matter to copy exactly what their base, and then rebuild a new version of their way up to the clouds. And at that point, does it even count as breathing if they still have a metal house to live in? Yeah, probably so. But who knows? Maybe your friend will enjoy getting upgraded from that house screen. Just make sure to invoice them later. This armor stand could be lethal. Here's why. So if you stack a bunch of these statues into a kit like so, then any friend who happens to fall in can't be fast enough for skills. And since you can have multiple in the same spot, even if they do happen to break one, there's still so many more to deal with. Now, let that potion dispensers take care of the rest. You don't even see a chance to get struck by lightning. This machine is guaranteed. See, by setting up it up and down, you just commit lightning generator. At which point, it's obvious you can use this on your enemies. And thankfully for us, these strikes on a wide area of effect. And then even when they start to escape, you can still do the final blow. Why do you bring this enemy to the jungle? The simple setup makes for an escaping the effect trap. See, after using a lot of biscuits in the end, which the dragon chain spawn crystal to the portal, and get into a hole. One there, you have your friend all in, and he's like, no way out. My case, this happens. And how we rid of this? As you can see, I was on the chunks. And the player flies nearby, steps off, and the rest is history. This Minecraft dropper map is impossible, but my friend doesn't know that. And unfortunately for them, that kind of ends up happening. And instead of making the map so out, they need to turn the whole run and see which one is your own. Use that steel box box, maybe to get one back. And by the time they know, they still falling off faster than they were. Watch this drop closely. If you blink, you might just miss what happened. See what Mr. Cube and Ransom made years before his work to help with something to get. And then before you notice, they're killing them all. See, all this happens due to quickly pushing an instant underneath the edge. And it will teleport them to the exact coordinates to get. And unless they're ready to light you up, that should guarantee it. Now, don't trust this bow, because even though it looks innocent enough, one bump into this thing, yeah, taken after Frank Master Green, really pull this off by having the dispenser place a double chest rope boat and in the water. And then, break the setup, wait for an unsuspecting passerby to bump or jump in, and our mess gets unloaded. So make sure you're not around when you need help figuring out. If you've messed around with gaming glitches, you're probably familiar with the concept of a soft lock. That is, when games still playable, but still making no progress. And when it's usually a sign of lackluster play testing, set their spawn in a bed that's underneath the end portal, which after that means they can only respawn in the end dimension with no hopes of escaping. And I think that fits our soft lock criteria. Which is pretty common which is it's going to surprise your friends when they realize they're not picking up empty items, even though they have good speed and empty slots. Because they decide to pull their inventory light gray stained plasma. All these things are not only out, they also do a great job of giving the illusion of an empty slot, but actually there's something there. But honestly, I think this is the only time we can thank Bones for making attention for this looks so close to the activation. Clearly, offers are a great asset to use stuff out of containers. While they're effective, they're not always discreet. Don't trust their problems in the operation. So fix that stay in the shadows. Hopper under a furnace or a barrel instead of a chest so that they can't see the pixels around the edge. Or perhaps change out the chest to trap them so that you can't see any items being sucked out of the rope, and they'll all photo out the same way. Down to the regular furnace. Now, if you're being honest, taking stuff out of the chest is not difficult, but hiding those items once you get them is a bit trickier. So to make sure you get away by finding them, it's taking a while to take a trip up to the stars. So trust these old boxes are rendered sensitive. Even if you place some of these up past the plasma, you won't be rendered for down below. And that's a pretty foolproof fault. Make sure your friend doesn't follow you up that way. Otherwise, the stolen stuff might end up in the wrong hands. Or usually the right hands. Say I don't know. The best place to put a trap is in the man. disorganized nightmare. But of course, people do it for free. So when you pop over and rearrange their things, simply take items out of the location like do. Instead of doing anything drastic like taking all of their valuables, grabbing a few items from stack here and there could be plenty discreet. And as they're so unorganized in the beginning, they probably didn't even realize they had those items to begin with, let alone know that they were stolen. Holding up an animal farm is a lengthy process, and it's an investment that usually pays off. But to keep those dividends ended up in your neighbor's pockets, and a good indicator that the investment. Now, like this, they aren't as interested in the pigs as they are with us. So add on the Johnny name tag, and that will chop up just about everything else. Meaning, if we place one of these inside the fence and it's invisible, your family will have no idea how they're using all the bombs. At least they'll have no idea until they start checked out. And from there, they can successfully steal their stuff, and their food stuff, and make sure you stay on top. If you've ever taken the time to bring a big project into ladder, then you're well aware that certain blocks are being collected in bulk. Yeah, that's usually why things like cords and fridge chain are tough to justify when you're not creative enough. So until you get some crazy farm to automate the resources, or just build up for your friend's foundation, using these blocks on the floor seems like a waste, especially since they could use half size instead. So for that matter, what if you better place their builds and replaced it with cheaper variants? That way, both of us get to use these blocks in our builds, and you won't even notice. Most of the time, when you get rich enough to have stacks and stacks of value blocks, start examining them too closely, because let's face it, you're ready to use it. And doing so is as simple as an anvil and some keyboards. Since if you take something like yellow polymer powder and rename it to block of gold, then even if you hover over it, it's hard to notice with a quick check. As long as you don't leave any of the legitimate ones in the drafts, these subtle swap outs should confuse you like a crafting kit. Now, by all counts, auto stands seem pretty harmless. After all, they can have arms, so that's the worst they can do. While recording details like the Horizon, run a lot actually. You can overlap these entities in the same block. You can run a lag to spawn. After getting enough of these positions, the game takes 2 seconds to slow the way down. And then, after dropping these onto a fence with water, it gets even worse. At that point, you continue to drop your GPS and make the server borderline unstable. Most of the time, when people go to the trying to get something too far, which is pretty low, and you don't see any surprise. All the time, just as you know, and because everyone's go around and floating trees everywhere around the United States, you should force the milk tricks to blow them. Just keep in mind that if you do this, you're ready for all the light just to come with this. Because obviously, they're not going to see that just in one log as a log of milk tricks, especially when it leads to such an eyesore. Redstone is a real resource we have in the survival world. It allows us to make a bunch of great things, those things also come with a bunch of mining to do. You'll save yourself from another trip down to the caves, and why don't we stick to the surface level solution? Literally. That is, if your friend already has a redstone build, then that's a solid supply of dust and repeaters just lying around. If you want a nice way to steal, figure out a way to make the redstone back, but still mix it up and running, and let us shave the extras off the top, and it will satisfy as well. Pranks in Minecraft rely on some but that doesn't mean there isn't any overlap. And this is great mixing too. See, in the real world, we'll usually place a water cup on top of the grid. Here, we use TNT instead. And after aligning the minecarts along the chest, we can balance that one pixie just right to keep it steady until someone comes. And then when they open the door to step in, we'll knock the minecarts off the power rail, and the rest is history. And cities provide some of the best tools in the game. Chief among those is the electric. Particularly cool if you can every city around your spawn, and no light just gets left fine. The most evil part about it is that it gets easier to get more electro when you have to. Since you can just fly around and look out for the cities. I've put on some servers where I can get 10,000 blocks and still don't know what it's really got me putting some of my friends on the list. Friends did put in the hard hours and managed to make their chests look all pretty and nice, and a surefire way to get them angry is to mess with their order organization. After all, it's more abstract naturalistic beast than what they had going on earlier. You can guarantee that as soon as we try to open up a chest and find something, we'll send them into a combination of panic attack and heavy. If you find that your friends are getting a little too cocky about their building skills, here's how to get back to that. Now, lucky for us, Minecraft doesn't have zoning rules. Which means that a simple way to evaluate a building house is to build the complete opposite right next to it. By throwing together a mix of dirt pillars, all having dumped right next door, they can remove the sight to see out their windows. While it is a foolish bad time, no one knows what to do. Instead of having the end, it's a different story. I've never seen a record after 1 17 While these eyesores are typically pretty big, some players aren't as polite, and that lack of manners can lead to some of the infestation. It teaches the server a lesson. Police is made in their hollow holes. I'm gonna try something like this. Cover it up with topsoil. Then, after enough time, mobs will spawn, and whoever cleans them up like the starter. Chickens can be pretty annoying. After all, they keep laying eggs, so usually we just end up with way more of these items. In this case, we use that to our advantage. See, for a master plan, all we need to do is load up a bunch of chickens on a hopper like so, and then every time they lay an egg, it's fired out of the dispenser to hit a location. Place inside your friend's face, and you won't know what thing the chickens. I was confused about where they came from. Now, by design, so we wanted to run sightseeing. There's a whole better way to do it than that building a one-way elevator right up the building. Whether you use pistons, a flying machine, or more likely a bubble like a with soul sand, it's completely possible to ship them right up to the top of the world, and if you want to, you're going to lighten up the reset of especially if you're still lagging behind and trying to get the other materials. So, even the playing field, have a little bit of as it turns out, if your hands goes like so heavy, drop it to a hammer elevator, that's enough time falling. You can actually beats it if they're falling to expense. And luckily for us, that means you're going to do a whole bunch of damage to your friend's health. Next time, make sure they have KLS, you can take them out. Now, items off, goes on there. Hey, we're attacking a whole bunch of them. We've got something even scary. And that edge is the last thing you want on the server. So here it takes a tough time. How do you use it when you're grab a bunch of zombies, lay down a pile of items, and wait for them to pick it up. And from there, once they get to the spot, the suckers come in and spawn. They must have known they were out of the person that is right inside of their face. It's like there's no tricky skill in his chest. It's like you folks are struggling to keep all of their changes for the city of this band. We're all disorganized, let's attack those who use our advantage. So even this street out here, only channel looks like the same. Even plus another over, you can't put the difference between efficiency 2 and efficiency 2,735. So the point is playing, he's swapping out their high value books for one more chip instead. As long as they don't need resource pack on their which we should get by scot-free. Sometimes you just spend a little bit like a lot. This is one of those cases. Now, say you were to purchase or acquire a second account. Tell the server owner to invite your defenders to join, hit the whitelisted. Then, once you're only playing with your account, simply ask the most experienced players in the server for help handouts. Odds are they'll give you just tools and resources for free, all of which is worthwhile. And after you make that pity, stash it in your chest, and then give some excuse why the new account had to stop playing. But let's get back on our main account and take our newly found gifts for us. Dropping an AFK friend is a bunch of blocks and just stuff. But they got the proper tools to code that overall is short of the so if you want to step up this simple one to the next level, all you gotta do is just make sure that the blocks are wrapped and water. Just like that, every single staring slab you decide to take out is just gonna splash more water into the face. Which means that if you're rockets, or at least after affinity, that's when you slow down the process of getting rid of them so much more. It's definitely a great role. I don't want to make this time of combat. Carpets can add a nice little bit of detail to a house, but they can just as easily be militarized. When you look down on it, you can't tell what blocks are in. Even that if we were to say, put a magma block underneath the carpet, your friend wouldn't have any idea until they walk into their house and start burning alive. Best yet, magma blocks don't touch anything around them on fire. When you really set up this trap, you'll have no clue what to do. Definitely take some time to get used to. And I still find my friend Spectre is so much more instead of unfortunate. She's unfortunate, but it gives us a good opportunity to see what a bag of friends collected a person without a super smoke tested minds. So then, she takes on the better gear. And after that, simply smoke once and forget it got anyway. Even if they're expected a 1-to-1 return in their lives, they'll get as much. But that'll allow us to take the extra profit. At some point, we've all known someone who just cuts down every single tree in sight. Of course, they don't really plant the iron, which leads to the base looking barren and empty. So, against that, let's take out this ready user and stay surviving the trees. With this, they can't see the trap, but sure enough, as soon as they calm down all the logs, they can find the angles from the sky. And that way, if they steal the air, they can just grab it off the rest of the line. Friends it's going to take them so long to evolve. So if you take the time to fill out every nook and cranny in your house, this will guarantee when they have an afternoon. But hey, for what it's worth, it's not a destructive break, and it doesn't have any long-term effects. Just tell them that you're installing some extra insulation, and I'm sure they'll be happy with it. Having a fully powered beacon is a big flex, and one entirely made of netherite is another level. If your friend managed to secure one of these before you did, it's not worth letting them keep that kind of treasure. So in that case, we can devalue the greatest asset we're going to keep noticing. It's easy to use so many layers follow out the innermost blocks, and then cover up the shells to leave them in the dark. If you're worried about any suspicion that might come when their haste 2 drops down to a haste 1, just fill in the middle blocks with something less valuable like iron, and they'll be none the wiser. If blowing up your friend's house seems like a good idea if you don't want to throw it in your hands, then here's how to get away from it. Because as you can see, it wasn't you that caused all those holes, it was just a bunch of creepers. And of course, since you didn't have the blocks, you didn't have to fill them in. Anyhow, trust me, after a while, these creeper holes stacking up, they're going to make them pretty dangerous that are really too close to that creeper, and both of the problems walked away in an instant. 1.15 got a lot of different people excited for the buzzing demon. Overall, I gotta fully admit they are adorable, and the most cool of evil. Case in point, you went through the effort of trapping a demons beneath your friend's floorboard. Break hole to go check out, and you just hit one of the beats. All of a sudden, the entire swing is directed right at you. Even though the mirror to listen to, you feel the receiving end of it. Or you think you're very long. Go ahead and just as easily cut this out. Say, for example, you head into a bathroom with that. While you're going through the chest, you just move everything without even asking what they want. If you turn this button trip to a first come, first serve operation, you're definitely going to get yourself in an audience. You have to do this for us to play up the videos. And then when they ask, just tell them there's nothing good in the chest. Because at this point, it really isn't. Scaffolding is a pretty useful tool, and a big part of that is how easy it is to get out. But it's all about how it is. Just essentially the dark side. As is, the friends of the rules of the line, different heroes are made right on top of the bubble. Guaranteeing that when they try to swim out, those entities will be right there waiting for them, and you just kill them right at the top of the stream. Lucky enough for you, if you choose to wait at the top of that stream, you're going to have a whole bunch of new items to build it right up to the top. This is letting yourself so well be disrupted. But a casual way to deal with friends' badness can just be by stripping the logs accidentally in their builds. The good thing about this is that it's easy to write off as a mistake, and it definitely still leaves things blockers and friendly blockers. Meaning with just a couple of misclicks, you can just as easily have them spend their time having to fix your errors. Also, it's a very serious devastation, and that's what we're focusing on today. As you'll see, because this block is so good at recruiting, we can wreak some serious havoc at the different bases on the server. And again, the cost is as cheap as a few stacks of gold, and it's really easy to pull off. So while the stone hoe will make the cleanup quick, it still takes a lot of work to put back together. And honestly, I think it looks quite nice. You don't know that one person on the server who has way too many animals in the block. And at this point, it's starting to seem like a problem. So to cut that back and give them a lesson on the importance of free range, why don't we do them a favor and use those animals? See, by overcrowding the playgrounds, we guarantee them a certain point, then it kicks in and it ruins their fun. Falling into water is a staple of Minecraft safety, which means you only expect the water to be a kill chamber instead. And while we've done this with Lapis in the past, I think this is even better. See, with vertical redstone, you don't even call it to a pure fire and it'll change our water drain and loss items. And since we use the block updates caused by a moving wall piston, redstone units is instantaneous, so we know that none the wiser for what's in store. With the use of scaffolding blocks, and really helpful thing happening. So if your brothers that live next to a jungle and haven't learned this yet, then have a plan to learn a lesson. This is one of the quintessential lose-lose situations. Here's a warning and they decide to use all love at the end of the cases that. But on the flip side, if you decide to take it down with a pass, then there's these solid lighters falling from the sky that might be fire out of the fire. In turn, you seal the deal. Running a successful crafting server is quite literally a tough business. And if you particularly need people to set up your setup, so that you can follow the success, you can sabotage their cars. You know, the relationship with those people is back. The slabs and in your lifestyle, this is the one for you. You see this AFK friend? Well, that's your supplier. All you gotta do is kill them, like their stuff, and then put it into a shopping spot. Just like that, you got a whole bunch of stuff to sell. And going for you, a customer that just happened to get all the items. Back, you can sell them at the most absurd prices. Either they buy it back, or they might just start as good as you. Maybe trading is a lucrative concept, and more often than not, the person who gets the best trades wants to be a rich sponsor, so don't stop your friend from getting decked out in many enchanted armor. We need to use a doppelganger of our own. No offense to them, we can use all of the light. Cool statement, I know. I mean, we could change out their librarian to one that looks the exact same, and play off pretty easy. And usually playing up those glitch with server's data that cause it to reset, which might be cool, but don't worry, you've got a lot of traits to worry about. Let's be honest, no one likes waiting for props to grow. And sometimes that waiting game can feel like a better. In this case, it's actually true. See, well, if Ben wasn't looking, he snuck in and placed string tripwire along the top of their bamboo sugar cane, which, when standing back here, is an almost imperceptible change. Well, it needs to be done, and not go past that point. Uses why it stopped working. Nothing beats the fact that your own bag. Well, with a machine like this, we can turn those sweet dreams into straight up nightmare. To set it up, we've got a couple of different options. All of which are based around a manipulation of the respawn mechanics to make it always wake up in a lot of that. While prisons like Pandora's Vault are a lot more flashy, this cuts down the blazers and which they can say. So I'd suggest checking the next code very carefully. Having your friends in Minecraft is really cool. Not anything where you can better on being destroyed, you can breaking out. Well, according to evil masterminds in the community, you have a solution like this to get tricked. See if you lay it out like so. You've got most cool, practically useless to bust us out. I guess the friend gives up on escaping before any of us give out. You can burn alive and finish the mission. Like yourself, and he's having nothing to do with it. Your friend decides to step away from you. Just enough time to hear it. Coming up with blocks. I personally find that this is an entire building of high full of sand on top of it. Because there you don't want it too often. Either it's going to separate them or it's going to nail down the player. Now, when you want to send a message to an AFK player, there's a couple of ways. Now, it's obvious how to do it for something like this here, but you can get a bit more creative. You can ditch the slime and scammers of making spawn to actually kill them with death message. Just like that, when they walk back in, they'll respawn screen labeled perfectly with whatever you name the monster. Well, that's just one example. There's many different ways to keep friends surprised when they log back in. Dying is one thing. Adding insult to injury, yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot more. Now, using sea lanterns and snow-covered maps is already a thing that's been trapped in front of us. Whatever you want to call it, I love this design. There's still more we can do with this. Like, for example, what if we draft them in a color? All of a sudden, that white, green, nothingness turns into a blue screen of death. Anyone who plays on Windows is already pretty sure that you get a shocking more when you see the shade of blue on the screen. Well, it's a pretty good way to get them to jump and start and then come back to the server. Any user who played on the server without one player sleep added in, that's just how painful AFK players can be. Because sure enough, they're not sleeping, and after a while, that means you can't sleep, causing chaos and problems for everyone in the server. And what's so cool about it is that if they have a whiff of their heads, you can not even deal with the repercussions. So to show your AFK friend just as a putting you through, why not take a little bit of a ease on, just watch as they finally meet the mob that we introduced you to. And from there, I'll leave it up to you whether you decide what to change, kill them, or just teach them. But you're not looking to jump to stealing just yet, and there's a different way to make it disappear. And of course, that's curse vanishing. Adding in these looks to trace it, and it's pretty much guaranteeing that they won't wear out because you run the risk of being extremely upon death, then even the best never I can see them to spot. If somebody decides to go AFK and contemplate stuff like this, they feel pretty safe. That is until you came around. Getting away, making different face things around the face. Getting us moving the chest from the left wall to the right, changing out that block of power, or cycles the favor, giving the entire thing outside out. Whatever you choose to do, feel a great way to use your friends to become better. And if you want to take on another lesson in gas, just play it off and just do it. Sometimes you guys have started to make your own different sacrifices. Sometimes those get these things get super easy. Trust me, even if you know nothing about redstone, that's not going to tell you about the nightmare of friends. If you're guilty about stealing your friend's stuff, you might give you design that you probably have to use. At the very least, it's not urgent. And that proof of concept might be enough to remind you. Casinos don't have a great reputation, but despite that, people still go back to them every single day. It's not our fault that they offer to play our sleepy game. I mean, it does offer a great prize at all. Well, they think they have a chance. The truth is that the machine is only designed to give back lesser rewards, nothing great reputation. As long as they don't check out the red stuff lesson for them to learn, or at least it'll be valuable to us. To maintain a good farm in Minecraft, you gotta keep a strict routine. You don't want to throw off your farm for vegetation, and all you gotta do is harvest their crops without sharing or replanting any units. By doing this, you can really force them back to square one on their farm. Or at the very least, you'll make them waste a cycle of waiting, which I think none of us want to go through again. While they're lamenting about their lost harvest, we'll be able to talk about the greatest deals you've had in your life. When we talk about resources, we're usually picturing things like valuable minerals or maybe common building blocks. But folks, that's only scratching the surface. And if you want to get the best of your funds on the server, every little bit counts. So if you don't know enough for enchanted items on the chest for standing there, whether at a farm or not, why not take them out and put them through a grindstone instead? That way we profit off the exponential XP and we'll get left to count. It's something small enough we can't just shoot for ourselves, then they'll realize their mistake. When it comes to stealing items, we never want to do anything too obvious. And with that, we should take just what we need and not get too greedy. Or greedier, at least. And I think this system does the trick. See, let's say your friend has a high-powered mob farm up and running, but all you need to do is just put some gunpowder for our fireworks. Well, if you're more discreet, a sorting system like this helps us out. Since they'll still have your individual returns, you can sneakily scrape together the profits that you need. And as long as you're satisfied with the votes and advice, no machinations should go undetected. The best way to pull off something either is to it's a good deed, and keep the coast near by the staircase. Or use our form of the third force, we need a secure and creepy companion. One day, lead it towards your friend's chest, have it explain, and then you can drop a couple of rounds of that. Then eventually, once you come in, you have such a place that you're ready to know this will be out of progress. Especially the two members who are pilot chest like this one. So it's a way to see like super fun, and a while we pull off the heights. Anyone knows that we break over long and breathe on each dissipation. It doesn't explain why we still are standing hours after the drop. You know, this doesn't have anything to do with updates to can't change the way we speed. Rather, we just replace the levers on our French teams with ones of our own. And when we place them back down, these decoration blocks can no longer despawn over time. Which not only gives them an eyesore, but also guarantees coverage for the rest of them owner. Anvils are great, but can quickly get problematic. And I think you're all familiar with this message that the cost has gotten too expensive. It's a rough sight for sure. But don't worry, don't bring your friends. Now, if your friend is reckless enough to leave their trees lying about in a chest or dining frame, then that's your perfect opportunity. In that case, we grab the tools and change them up a bunch to graduate the costs. And then when done, you make it look like the original, and they'll be quite surprised next time they get a repair and they can't even do it. I don't think I'm breaking any new ground by saying that one way to save are a high value item. But you can set them up in cars all the time. If you're ashamed your friend's spare set just sat there collecting dust, we can use it instead. And to fix that, we have a pretty cheap solution. Add some notice, machine stone tools with virtually indistinguishable from a netherite set. You can put some decoys and swap them in, preferably named the same way as the previous pickaxe. And as long as they don't have advanced tool-test enabled, this facade should last long enough for us to trade out what we need. Funny how things happen to you. You're playing on SCP with friends, you should be making progress at the same time. Or if you get a bit too eager, then slaves are dragged by themselves. It's a frustrating realization for sure. So to keep that final destination off limits, it comes down to grip skill. By dropping a couple of these from a tall height, you guarantee that whoever goes through the doors next is in for a short trip. And first, anyone who goes to the wrong way, making it a perfect addition for your next band from scratch. There's a lot of debates. But if these are the using stones to get guarantee that your friends on edge when they come back in, and all you gotta do is pull a lava wall and use it now. If you're not fair, these things can be technically a pain to navigate. Is it cool to do? Well, absolutely. But it's also fun. Well, it's definitely. And honestly, this might be the most cursed maze ever made, ever since the Greeks were around. Camouflage is a time-honored tactic. It allows the heroes to exist. It's exciting, folks. The time for some whisky range to be execution surprising things. I think if we swap out our skin and make it no part of what's find online, everyone one that actually lets them with their base and doesn't stick out, and then you can sneak behind them while they're inside and you don't just. And so, yes, yeah, absolutely. Type of ways, it's not really great. This one's so when they go, they pop up with the cobblestone block out of the floor. Maybe they'll walk by, get confused, break it. They're going to find the same block is back the next morning. Since most of the time they'll just break the top block and not really, this break is great for causing long-term stress in the floor now. Now, in a sandbox game like Minecraft, it's just going to it almost guarantees they can put a chest with a sign that says do not open. Your friends can open. So how about using that to your advantage and instead have it so that TNT gets set off instead of pulling the sand around the place and all down the Personally, this reminds me of one of the cleanest strategies that exists in days. Better yet, you can't say you didn't warn them. I mean, it's written on the plane. Do not open this chest. They opened it. They deserve what's coming for them. Sick of your friends raiding the end island before you can, maybe the solution. As you notice, every time you go through the gateway to the outer end, you always land in the same block. Which means you can play a trap like so to guarantee any future visitors a bad time. And furthermore, using TNT minecarts like this make this whole thing explode faster than you could easily subscribe to the channel, which pretty much guarantees a sudden death. Let's say your friend is a big fan of the original honestly, that's a pretty dry place to be. So, thanks to you, cleaned it up for them to burn their entire house. And folks, I'm talking the whole 9 yards. Water source spots everywhere, seagrass, kelp, fish. Speaking of that, we don't exactly want to drown out. So why don't you get a solar and coffee with a sign on the door? That way, this jovial redecoration isn't exactly turning into a picture. You can use these little redstones and just as easy to be a weapon. Then these bombs show us bombs. By laying out our sensors on the other end of the rail, we make this trap unbreakable. As soon as they take out any of the blocks nearby, the sounds straight pulse and starts an explosion. And at that point, they might as well relocate since we don't really want them to get ready. Once you find yourself in the house, you're going to get trusted, which is really shame. Protect our family. Since once they break the break, it goes down to the copper system that puts up the error of which is fantastic with what's called Maya. Just saying. Once we decided to use a pack, so to fix that, one of my favorite things to do is put my AFK friends inside an AFK reproduction like this. You know, the slime blocks, pistons, and ice blocks here, the most usually get things cycling around the perpetual motion. Even never enough time to make sure they don't get hit with the okay, and it's quite a spectacle to watch their trap. While there are plenty of different ways to move around your AFK buddy, I think the best ones might just be sending them to an entirely different dimension. If you got the time and the obsidian to set this up, you can actually build a full nether portal around them to shift them over to the dimension, and then break the portal back in, they're not prepared for obsidian, they've got nothing to get back to the old world. Resource packs can be such a huge help. More in touch with the dark side, you can just as easily use these tools in this gen. So for example, you can reflect this texture pack that makes all diamond tools look stone. That way, when they head down into the mines, they just think they're the most unlucky person alive. While at the same time, they're just leaving all of these diamonds in their ring. Meaning at that point, you can just follow us to mines after they're done, pick up all the diamonds that they left behind. After all, they're doing all heavy lifting, you save for what to waste. Nobody likes mining too. But it's not exactly easy to dispense that effect into your threat. If you're really looking to put the effort in, why not hijack the Iron Guardian out of an ocean monument and bring it right underneath your friend's base? As long as they're in the range of the effect, you can constantly get drop one of these beasts into a nearby cave, surrounded in obsidian, they have no milk melting out, they're going to have a tough time dismantling the ground. I bet you that in most people's worlds, horses don't get a lot of use. They like to support travel, especially when compared to the Elytra, and more to make up for its status. And it's even more true when creating a rare piece of horse armor. So to take your friend's prize steed down a peg, you might need to fill in the side. By using dyed leather horse armor, you get pretty close to the iron gold variants they're used to. And if you want to be extra dubious, then it is always possible to swap up your fuels for one that has the same pattern. That way you can still know their stats and their status. Finding diamonds in Minecraft can be cause for celebration. The satellite points is not exciting to short. So if you really want to play the friendly server, why not get down to mine and do the down to the scores? Everything seems to be you gotta use this trap or
back of that friendly high-speed internet, this door is the perfect frame. Now, the mechanics of play are fairly simple. All that's happening is that once they stand on the pressure plate, it only opens once they step off. As some of us know, this is indistinguishable from any sort of connection. The only step needed is to shuffle back and forth and be able to decide. Now, in most cases, I think the most involved enchantments in the later range, where you can repurpose to your spectrum cards, find an enchantment on a card pumpkin. Yeah, for some reason, Major was devious enough to let this work. You wanted to use a dispenser to put this on your friend's head, and you'd be able to get it up. Or rather, than to be able to get off and make kind of nice fashion. I think they choose to live out life with the fact that they're blinded, or they're going to have to end themselves pretty quick. You know that, folks? YouTube people might like this video, so see if they're right. Have a good one. All right?
Marina Martínez, Marcelino Calderón, te alabamos, te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos. Te damos gracias, Señor, Dios, Rey celestial, Dios Padre Todopoderoso, Señor Hijo único Jesucristo, Señor Dios, Cordero de Dios, Hijo del Padre. Tú que quitas el pecado del mundo, ten piedad de nosotros. Que quitas el pecado del mundo, atiende nuestra súplica. Tú que estás sentado a la derecha de tu Padre, ten piedad de nosotros, porque solo tú eres santo, solo tú Señor, solo tú has venido con el Espíritu Santo en la cosa del Padre. Dios de misericordia infinita, que reanimas con el perdón manual de las fiestas de Pascua la fe del pueblo consagrado, a que sienta en nosotros los dones de tu gracia, para que todos comprendan mejor qué bautismo nos ha purificado, qué Espíritu nos ha hecho renacer, qué sangre nos ha redimido. Por nuestro Señor Jesucristo, que vive y reina contigo en la unidad del Espíritu Santo, es Dios, por los siglos de los siglos.
Con perseverancia acudían a diario al templo con un mismo espíritu, partían el pan en las casas y tomaban el alimento con alegría y sencillez de corazón. Alababan a Dios y eran bien vistos de todo el pueblo. Y día tras día el Señor iba agregando a los que se iban salvando. Den gracias al Señor porque es bueno, porque es eterna su misericordia. Diga la casa de Israel, eterna es su misericordia. Diga la casa de Adón, eterna es su misericordia.
tengan, les quedan retenidos. Tomás, uno de los 12, llamado el preciso, no estaba con ellos cuando vino Jesús. Los otros discípulos le decían, hemos visto al Señor. Pero no contestó, si no veo en sus manos la señal de los clavos, si no meto el dedo en el agujero de los clavos, y no meto la mano en los costados, no lo creo. Estaban dentro del templo los discípulos y Tomás llegó Jesús, estando cerradas las puertas, se puso en medio, paz a ustedes. Luego dijo a Tomás, trae tus manos, aquí tienes tus manos, trae tus manos y métela en los costados, no seas incrédulo, sino creyente. Tomás, Señor mío y Dios mío. Tú has creído. Bienaventurados los que creen sin haber visto. Muchos otros signos que no están escritos en este libro hizo Jesús a la vista de los hombres. Estos han sido escritos para que crean que Jesús es el Mesías, el Hijo de Dios, y para que sin esto tengan vida en su nombre. Palabra del Señor. Nos regala la Iglesia el segundo domingo del tiempo de la Pascua, unas lecturas privilegiadas para los después a la primera lectura del la pasión de Jesús y de su muerte de Jesús, esos hombres que vacilaron, dudaron, que incluso negaron a Jesús, están reunidos en la puerta del Espíritu Santo, que les permite mantenerse frecuentes en la oración, en el compartir fraterno y en la fracción del pan. Esa primera comunidad de los apóstoles es muy importante para nosotros porque nos enseña cómo debemos ser en la iglesia. En un tiempo donde se privilegiaba la vida individualista de la persona, cada uno estaba en su espiritual, pero todos hermanos de unidad espiritual. Hoy eso que brota desde los apóstoles, ¿cómo se vivir la fe? No se puede vivir la fe si está encerrada en el secreto de la primera comunidad cristiana, compartir la vida, el alimento y la oración. Si nosotros quisiéramos encontrarla, entonces tendríamos lo que Jesús anuncia 4 veces en el Evangelio, la paz para ustedes. Las guerras internacionales nos preocupa la violencia en el interior de nuestro país, en nuestra ciudad. A todos nos debe llegar, pero también existen pequeñas batallas en la sociedad. También hay guerras civiles en medio de las familias, porque no hay entendimiento entre los esposos, entre los padres, entre los hermanos. A veces somos hipócritas, pidiendo la paz para nosotros, pidiendo la paz para los territorios que están violentos. primera lectura dice que todos somos iguales en una comunidad. Los discípulos no vivieron la fe aislados, la vivieron en comunión con los demás. El Evangelio del día de hoy es extraordinario porque sigue contándonos qué fue lo que sucedió cuando Jesús resucitó. Ayer especialmente quiero que busquen en sus aplicaciones el Evangelio se hacía un resumen de lo que fue la semana. Luego servir ese Evangelio porque nos contó cómo estaban los discípulos cuando vieron a Jesús resucitado. Pedro y el discípulo amado, agitados y corriendo, buscando qué había pasado y por qué la tumba estaba vacía. O María Magdalena, llena de llanto, porque había muerto el Señor y no encontraba su cuerpo. O los discípulos de Maús, entristecidos. O también los discípulos en su conjunto llenos de miedo. O Pedro con una vergüenza enorme. Sabemos de todas esas emociones Jesús sabe que nos da vergüenza, Jesús sabe que tenemos dudas, que nos da miedo, que lloramos, que nos alegramos. Jesús sabe todo lo que sucede porque también Él era hombre. En cambio, en el Evangelio del día de hoy hay un llamado de atención, a alguien que es fresco, tomar, hasta que no lo vea, no lo creeré, hasta que no lo toque, no lo creeré. Por supuesto que nuestra fe católica se basa en los Nuevo Testamento, principalmente el Evangelio. Pero todos sabemos que es la fuerza que mueve el mundo. Tampoco vemos la libertad caminando en la calle, pero sabemos que es Dios cuando vemos otras naciones donde no existen las libertades. Muchas de las cosas que existen no las podemos tocar, no las podemos palpar, no ver. Sin embargo, están en la vida espiritual también una realidad, no la vemos patentemente, pero sabemos que existe. ¿Qué le quiero pedir al Señor en este día cuando la Iglesia se acoge a la Semana Misericordia de Jesús? Pidámosle al Señor que es Dios para mover nuestra vida, fe en nosotros mismos para ayudar a la Iglesia, fe en nuestra familia, en nuestra nación. Si tenemos de soportar los embates de la vida, porque vean, en el tiempo de la Cuaresma le decíamos a la gente, haga oración en la penitencia, ejercicio de obras de caridad, fortaleza. ¿Qué decimos en la Pascua? Alegremos, porque sabemos que el mal no es nunca, porque la vida de Dios es la Dios. Pero por eso pensamos que la Pascua se acaban los problemas, las enfermedades, la dificultad y la muerte. El día de la resurrección es el que celebramos la Pascua ayuda para ver con otros ojos la necesidad, las dificultades y la muerte. Te quiero pedir al Señor, como dice el cuadro de la Divina Misericordia, que todos podamos comulgar en tu amor. Creo en Dios Padre Todopoderoso, Creador del cielo y de la tierra. Creo en Jesucristo, tu único Hijo, nuestro Señor, que fue concebido por obra y gracia del Espíritu Santo. Nació de Santa María Virgen, padeció bajo el poder de Poncio Pilato, fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado, descendió a los cielos, al tercer día resucitó de entre los muertos, subió a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Desde aquí ha de venir a juzgar a vivos y muertos. Creo en el Espíritu Santo, en la Santa Iglesia Católica, en la comunión de los santos, en el perdón de los pecados, en la resurrección de la carne y en la vida eterna. Y esperanza, elevemos nuestras súplicas en este domingo de la Divina Misericordia. A cada oración que damos, escúchanos, Señor.
Por la Iglesia, comunidad de los creyentes en Cristo, para que yo sea cada día más y así irradia al mundo entero la alegría de la Pascua, roguemos al Señor.
Escúchanos, Señor.
Por tu por toda la gente, para que la paz de Cristo, el gozo del Espíritu, apague el odio, disipe los deseos y promueva una genuina reverencia, roguemos al Señor.
Escúchanos, Señor.
Por los que buscan a una llamada para que seamos más mejores
A sus seres queridos, si saben de alguien enfermo, oren por esa persona. Si conocen a alguien en el trabajo, debemos del Señor la ayuda. Si conocen una familia en dificultades, oremos por ellos. La fe no se vive sola, la fe se vive en familia y en comunidad. Padre Santo, ayúdanos a todos a entender el camino de la fe. Por Cristo nuestro Señor. Sea agradable a Dios Padre Todopoderoso. Recibe, Señor, las ofrendas de tu pueblo, para que, renovados por la confesión de tu nombre y por el bautismo, consigamos la eterna bienaventuranza. Por Jesucristo nuestro Señor. El Señor esté con ustedes. Levantemos el corazón. Demos gracias al Señor nuestro Dios. En verdad es necesario. Es nuestro deber y salvación glorificar en Dios nuestro Señor, pero más glorificar en el Espíritu de Dios, cuando resucitados de nuestra Pascua, porque Él es el verdadero Cordero cantar el himno de su gloria. Fuente de toda santidad. Por eso te pedimos que santifiques estos dones con la efusión de tu Espíritu, de manera que se conviertan para nosotros en el cuerpo y en la sangre de Jesucristo nuestro Señor, el cual, cuando iba a ser entregado a sus pasiones, voluntariamente aceptaba, tomó pan, dándote gracias, lo partió y lo dio a sus discípulos, diciendo: que será entregado por ustedes. Del mismo modo, acabada la cena, tomó el cáliz, dándote gracias de nuevo, lo pasó a sus discípulos, diciendo: tomen y beban todos ustedes, porque este es el cáliz de mi sangre, sangre de la alianza nueva y eterna, que será derramada por ustedes y por muchos para el perdón de los pecados. Hagan esto en su oración. Te pedimos humildemente que el Espíritu Santo comprenda en la unidad a cuantos participamos del cuerpo y la sangre de Cristo. Acuérdate, Señor, que es extendida por toda la tierra y reunida en el día santísimo de la resurrección de nuestro Señor Jesucristo, y con el Papa León, con nuestro obispo José Miguel, y todos los pastores que cuidan de nosotros, llevan a por la caridad. Acuérdate también de nuestros hermanos que durmieron en la esperanza de la resurrección y de todos los que han muerto en tu misericordia. Admítelos a contemplar la luz de tu rostro. Ten misericordia, Señor, de todos nosotros. Y así por María, la Virgen Madre de Dios, con su esposo San José, los apóstoles, cuantos vivieron en tu amistad a través de los tiempos, merezcamos por tu Hijo Jesucristo compartir la vida eterna y cantar sus alabanzas. Por Cristo, con Él y en Él. A Dios Padre Omnipotente, en la unidad del Espíritu Santo. Todo honor, toda gloria, porque creemos en Jesús, resucitado como nuestra Pascua, alabado Padre, que estás santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan diario, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal. Líbranos de todos los males, Señor, concédenos la paz y nuestros días, para que sigamos con tu misericordia, vamos a ser protegidos de toda tentación y venida de nuestro Salvador. Señor Jesucristo, que dijiste a tus apóstoles, la paz no tenga en cuenta nuestros pecados, sino la fe de nuestra fe. Y conforme a tu palabra, concédenos la paz y la unidad, tú que vives y reinas por los siglos de los siglos. La paz del Señor esté siempre con ustedes. En nombre de Cristo, dense un saludo de paz. Hermanos, este es el Cordero de Dios que quita el pecado del mundo. Dichosos los invitados a la cena del Señor. Que el cuerpo de Cristo nos guarde para la vida eterna.
Este campo
Concédenos, Dios Todopoderoso, que el sacramento pascual recibido permanezca siempre en nuestros corazones. Por Jesucristo nuestro Señor. Con las celebraciones eucarísticas, que nunca nos falten las santas misas dominicales. Padre Israel, les agradece también la oferta que dan los diezmos para el sostenimiento de la catedral. Hoy día de la misericordia, Santa Catedral, ofrece la Santa Misa a las 3 de la tarde con el rezo piadoso de la Crucilla de la Misericordia. El Catecismo de la Arquidiócesis ha proclamado también un especial de la Crucilla de la Carta. Estaremos celebrando la parroquia de Conce, celebrando la Divina Misericordia. A todos ustedes les deseo una de compañía de la Santísima Virgen María. El Señor esté con ustedes. La bendición de Dios Todopoderoso, Padre, y Espíritu Santo, descienda con ustedes y les proteja siempre. Hermanos, pueden ir en paz. Aleluya, aleluya.
El mar de misericordia se abrió para el mundo entero, oh fuente de vida, insondable misericordia divina, abarca el mundo entero y derrámate sobre nosotros.
Ruega por mi misericordia, en especial para los pecadores, que solo sea por un brevísimo momento, sumérgete en mi pasión, especialmente en mi abandono en el momento de mi agonía. Esta es la hora de la gran misericordia para el mundo entero. Permitiré penetrar en mi tristeza mortal. En esta hora, nada me será negado al alma que lo viva por los méritos de la pasión. Las veces juntas en flor, cambio los pies, sométete totalmente por mi misericordia, venerándola y glorificándola. Suplica su omnipotencia para el mundo entero y especialmente para los pobres pecadores, ya que en ese momento se abrió de par en par para cada alma. En esa hora puedes obtener todo lo que pides para ti y para los demás. En esa hora se estableció la gracia para el mundo entero. La misericordia triunfó sobre la justicia. Reza incesantemente esta coronilla que te he enseñado. Quienquiera que la rece, recibirá gran misericordia a la hora de la muerte. Hasta el pecador más empedernido, si reza esta coronilla una sola vez, recibe la gracia de mi misericordia infinita. En el nombre del Padre, y del Hijo, y del Espíritu Santo. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos del mal.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
Creo en Dios Padre Todopoderoso, Creador del cielo y de la tierra. Creo en Jesucristo, su único Hijo, nuestro Señor, que fue concebido por obra y gracia del Espíritu Santo. Nació de Santa María Virgen, padeció bajo el poder de Poncio Pilato, fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado, descendió a los infiernos, al tercer día resucitó de entre los muertos, subió a los cielos y está sentado a la derecha de Dios, Padre Todopoderoso. Desde aquí ha de venir a juzgar a vivos y muertos. Creo en el Espíritu Santo, en la Santa Iglesia Católica, en la comunión de los santos, en el perdón de los pecados, la resurrección de la carne y la vida eterna.
Padre eterno, que ofrezca el cuerpo y la sangre, el alma y la divinidad de tu amadísimo Hijo, nuestro Señor Jesucristo, como propiciación de nuestros pecados y los del mundo entero.
Por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero. Padre eterno, te ofrezco el cuerpo y la sangre, el alma y la divinidad de tu amadísimo Hijo, nuestro Señor Jesucristo, como propiciación de nuestros pecados y los del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros
dolorosa pasión,
ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero. Padre eterno, te ofrezco el cuerpo y la sangre, el alma y la divinidad de tu amadísimo Hijo, nuestro Señor Jesucristo, como propiciación de nuestros pecados y los del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero. Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero. Padre eterno, te ofrezco el cuerpo y la sangre, el alma y la divinidad de tu amadísimo Hijo, nuestro Señor Jesucristo, como propiciación de nuestros pecados y los del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
por su dolorosa pasión,
Ten misericordia de nosotros y del mundo entero.
Santo Dios, Santo fuerte, Santo inmortal,
Ten piedad de nosotros y del mundo entero.
Santo Dios, Santo fuerte, Santo inmortal,
Ten piedad de nosotros y del mundo entero.
Santo Dios, Santo fuerte, Santo inmortal,
Ten piedad de nosotros y del mundo entero.
oh sangre y agua que brotaste del corazón de Jesús como una fuente de misericordia para nosotros,
En ti confío. El amor de Dios es la flor y la misericordia es el fruto. Que el alma que duda medite estas consideraciones sobre la divina misericordia y sea encontrada.
misericordia divina que brota del seno del Padre,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, supremo atributo de Dios,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, misterio incomprensible, fuente que brota del misterio de la Santísima Trinidad,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, insondable para todo entendimiento humano o angélico,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina de donde brotan toda vida y felicidad,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, más sublime que los cielos,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, fuente de milagros y maravillas,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina que abarca todo el universo,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina que baja al mundo en la persona del verbo encarnado,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina que emanó de la herida abierta del corazón de Jesús, misericordia divina que encerrada en el corazón de Jesús para nosotros, y especialmente misericordia divina en nuestra justificación por Jesucristo.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina que nos acompaña durante toda la vida.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina que nos abraza especialmente a la hora de la muerte.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina que nos otorga la vida inmortal.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina que nos acompaña en cada momento de nuestra vida.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina que nos protege del fuego infernal.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina en la conversión de los pecadores endurecidos.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, asombro para los ángeles, incomprensible para los santos. Misericordia divina, insondable en todos los misterios de Dios.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, que nos rescata de toda miseria.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, fuente de nuestra felicidad y deleite.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, que de la nada nos llamó a la existencia.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, que abarca todas las obras de sus manos.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina,
En ti confío.
misericordia divina, en la que estamos todos sumergidos.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, dulce consuelo para los corazones angustiados.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, única esperanza de las almas desesperadas.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, remanso de corazones, paz ante el temor.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, gozo y éxtasis de las almas santas.
En ti confío.
Misericordia divina, que infunde esperanza, de vida y da toda esperanza.
En ti confío.
Oh Dios eterno, en quien la misericordia es infinita y el tesoro de compasión inagotable, gloria a nosotros tu mirada maravillosa y aumenta tu misericordia y nosotros, para que en momentos difíciles no nos desesperemos ni nos desalentemos, sino que con gran confianza nos sometamos a tu santa voluntad, que es el amor y la misericordia misma. En el nombre del Padre, y del Hijo, y del Espíritu Santo.
Amén. Queridos hermanos y hermanas en Cristo, vivimos en una época en que la confusión crece en el corazón de muchos creyentes. La inmoralidad, la corrupción y la maldad aumentan cada día en sus comunidades, ciudades y países alrededor del mundo. Muchos han comenzado a sentir la necesidad de hacer algo contra la iniquidad que nos rodea, pero no saben qué hacer o cómo hacerlo. Esta misión, por el amor de Dios en todo el mundo, es un llamado a convertirnos en ejemplos y testigos a través de nuestras vidas diarias de la existencia de Dios, de su amor por nosotros y para declarar que somos sus hijos. Bajo el patrocinio de Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, emperatriz y protectora de las Américas y la estrella de la nueva evangelización, llama a aquellos países y pueblos que a través de sus leyes, morales y valores están ignorando a Dios y sus mandamientos. Esta misión está arreglada sobre 4 piedras angulares: consagración, conversión, y buenas obras. Por este medio, ponemos en sus manos como arma poderosa los misterios dolorosos del Santo Rosario, en los que contemplamos la pasión y muerte de nuestro Señor Jesucristo, clamando al Señor con oraciones dadas para estos tiempos, por nuestra conversión y la de toda la humanidad, confiando plenamente en el poder transformador de la sangre preciosa de Jesús, de sus benditas llagas, de todo el sufrimiento que soportó por nuestra salvación. La Iglesia nunca deja de recordar que la obra más excelente de la misericordia de Dios fue la justificación, que fue merecida por la pasión de Cristo. Y aquí, que no podemos dejar de considerar la importancia de meditar en la pasión de nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Nos libró de Satán y del pecado. Nos mereció la vida nueva en el Espíritu Santo. Su gracia restaura en nosotros lo que el pecado había deteriorado. También los santos, como Santo Tomás de Aquino, nos exhortan a meditar sobre la pasión. La pasión de Cristo basta para servir de guía y modelo a toda nuestra vida. Le invitamos del mismo modo a que antes de salir de su cama, rece las oraciones matutinas que se indican y a que diariamente rece con el corazón este rosario, ya sea en forma individual o en familia. También se le invita a formarse en la congregación, en donde 4 o más personas se unan para rezarlo una vez por semana. A quienes ya tengan su grupo de oración, lo único que se les pide es que incorporen el rezo de este rosario en su oración habitual. Lo que pidan al Padre en mi nombre, Él se los concederá. Oraciones matutinas.
Buenos días, Padre de toda la humanidad. Te amo, Santísimo Padre, con todo mi corazón, mi alma y mi mente. Gracias por mi vida y la de mi familia. Lo que has hecho por nosotros. Gracias, Padre, por nuestra salud. Gracias por tu amor y protección. Ofrezco en este día mi libre voluntad. Por favor, reemplázala con tu divina voluntad. Muéstrame lo que quieres que haga el día de hoy y ayúdame, por favor. Padre amado, ayúdame a cabo. Buenos días, Madre. Madre de toda la humanidad. Te amo, Santísima Madre. Gracias por tu amor y protección. Renuevo mi consagración en este día a tu doloroso e inmaculado corazón y al sagrado corazón de tu amadísimo Hijo, nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Por favor, Madre, pídele a San José su protección e intercesión por mi familia y por mí en este día. Doy gracias a Dios por mi amado ángel guardián y por los ángeles custodios de cada uno de los miembros de mi familia. Les pido su intercesión y protección para cada uno de nosotros el día de hoy. Amén. Amén. Amén.
Intenciones especiales de oración para que todos vivamos según los valores y enseñanzas de nuestra Iglesia Católica, orando por nuestros obispos y sacerdotes y alcancemos con nuestra fe la conversión de la paz.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo.
Amén.
Que el nombre sacratísimo, digno de toda adoración, incomprensible e inefable de Dios, sea por siempre alabado, bendecido, amado, adorado y glorificado en el cielo, en la tierra y bajo la tierra, por todas las criaturas de Dios, por Jesucristo, en el santísimo sacramento del altar.
Amén. Pongamos en nuestra mente la santa paz de Jesús. Nuestro Señor dijo: al ofrecerle mi paz a mi Padre eterno, nada será rechazado y se obtendrá la conversión de muchos pecadores.
Dale paz de tu amado Hijo, la honra y gloria de tu nombre, la conversión de los pecadores y la salvación de los moribundos, especialmente en esta ciudad. En todas las ciudades de este mundo.
Amén.
Creo en Dios Padre Todopoderoso, Creador del cielo y de la tierra. Creo en Jesucristo, su único Hijo, nuestro Señor, que fue concebido por obra y gracia del Espíritu Santo. Nació de Santa María Virgen, padeció bajo el poder de Poncio Pilatos, fue crucificado, muerto y sepultado, descendió a los infiernos.
santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos del mal.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo, bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores,
Gloria al Padre, al Hijo y al Espíritu Santo,
como era en el principio, sea ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. Primer misterio doloroso, la oración en el huerto de Getsemaní. Contemplemos a nuestro Santísimo Señor, arrodillado en el huerto de Getsemaní. Veamos sus santos poros abiertos, tras derramar su preciosa sangre. Oremos.
oh Santísimo Jesús, te invoco por mediación de tus santas llagas. Pongo en cada uno de tus poros abiertos durante tu santo dolor y fervor a todos los que están en esta ocasión, especialmente a aquellos que creen y reciben lo que nosotros y nuestros hijos tenemos, escuchamos que pido especialmente por quienes activamente promueven la pornografía, la perversión, la inmoralidad y el culto en películas, internet, revistas, periódicos, radio y sobre todo en la televisión. Oro por mediación de tu preciosísima sangre. Te pido que con ella queden selladas dentro de tus santas llagas cada una de esas personas. Señor Jesús, en tu santo nombre, ato todo mal que pueda corromper a dichas personas e invoco tu divina justicia y tu divina misericordia para con ellos. Amén. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos del mal.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú entre las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios,
las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Como era en el principio, sea ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén.
Oh Jesús mío, perdona nuestros pecados, líbranos del fuego del infierno, lleva al cielo a todas las almas, socorre especialmente a las más necesitadas de tu misericordia.
Segundo misterio doloroso, la flagelación. Contemplemos a nuestro Santísimo Señor, encadenado a la columna de la flagelación, y veamos su santa carne abierta y desgarrada. Oremos.
Oh Santísimo Jesús, te invoco por la mediación de tus santos llagas, pongo dentro de cada una de las heridas más abiertas y profundas en tu santísima espalda, que dejaron al descubierto tus santos huesos, a todos los líderes del mundo que se encuentran en el gobierno y la política, especialmente aquellos que buscan coartar la libertad. Oro por mediación de tu preciosísima sangre y te pido que con ella queden selladas dentro de tus santas llagas cada una de esas personas. Señor Jesús, en tu santo nombre ato todo mal que pueda corromper a dichas personas e invoco tu divina justicia y tu divina misericordia para con ellos.
Amén.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos del mal.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia. El Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de
ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
Al Hijo y al Espíritu Santo,
Como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén.
oh Jesús mío, perdona nuestros pecados, líbranos del fuego del infierno, lleva al cielo a todas las almas, socorre especialmente a las más necesitadas de tu misericordia.
Tercer misterio doloroso, la coronación de espinas. Contemplemos a nuestro Santísimo Señor, el papá y su Santísima Sangre, desgarrado en el cuerpo de los dolores y la gente de la espinas. Y veamos cómo desesperado, a cómo nunca en la corona de la gloria, el coral de profundamente su sagrada cruz.
Esa aquí, Señor Jesús, te invoco con mediación de tus santas llagas. Pongo dentro de estas inefables y punzantes heridas mortales, causadas por esas espinas como dagas, a todos los que se encuentran en el medio de las finanzas y el comercio, especialmente a aquellos que han vendido o venderán sus almas eternas por avaricia o por su ambición de poder. Oro por mediación de tu preciosísima sangre, te digo que con ella queden selladas dentro de tus santas llagas cada una de esas personas. Señor Jesús, en tu santo nombre ato todo mal que pueda provocar a muchas personas, e invoco tu divina justicia y tu divina misericordia para con ellos. Amén. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo.
Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en tentación, y líbranos del mal.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
De gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén.
Gloria al Padre, y al Hijo, y al Espíritu Santo.
Como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos.
Oh Jesús mío, perdona nuestros pecados, líbranos del fuego del infierno, lleva al cielo a todas las almas, socorre especialmente a las más necesitadas de tu misericordia.